BMT. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. Baby mama terrorist. BMT. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. Riding around, try to play the role, Miss Innocent with an evil soul. In public, wearing fake hair lows, behind closed doors, she rocked them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong, knowing that well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to say my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat, bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worrying about another being instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups.
All stand, please. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. This honorable court now stands adjourned, sine die. God save the state and this honorable court.
Oh, yeah. We finna get this shit started right now, man. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? This is going to be a good topic. And this actually came right on time. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer. And everybody tune in because it's going to be a lot of hurt feelings in this motherfucker today. Now, if y'all notice, I'm doing my live on YouTube, but also got Facebook connected to this shit. And usually I don't do that. Once in a blue moon, I put Facebook with YouTube. I tell everybody on Facebook, come on to the YouTube channel. Because on the YouTube channel, we can talk about child support. We can talk about alienated fathers. We can talk about these baby mama tears, our Keishas, our Quishas, our Karens, our Walamel Nishas, our Senoritas, and our Zang, and the rest of the gang, right? That's what I do on this platform, where it's one-on-one interviews, where I talk about certain topics that's trending when it comes to these baby mama tears, this unjust system. We talk about men's rights and so on, right? Now, y'all know I started off Facebook, right? Started back in 2016, I believe, the end of 2016, or was it the end of 2017? One of the years. Now, the platform been over there for that long. I've been on YouTube for about a year, been on Instagram and all that for the last 2 or 3 years. You got people that's coming over to this Facebook platform, because of trending videos. And as I told y'all before, I got almost 200,000 followers and everything. And once in a blue moon, I get a bunch of hurt feelings coming on my platform talking about, you hate black women. Oh, you racist and shit like that, not knowing the color I am. See, they thinking I'm, I guess, a white dude or whatever. But now that they know I'm a black man, they say, oh, all skin folks ain't, kin folks. And now, I'm disrespected the black woman and shit like this. Now everybody know me that when it comes to a baby mama tears, the baby mama tears come in all forms, meaning they come in all colors. Meaning that any baby mama tears or any woman that alienate the father out of picture unjustly is a baby mama tears. White, black, blue, green don't mean shit to me about no color. Now, I want y'all to check out this video that I posted yesterday, and I didn't even know the shit took off. I didn't even know nothing about it. It was about, and this, I got this from the news for a lot of these simp forces. They came in and talking about, well, you posting up negativity. This shit came from the news. Did you hit up the news and say, man, why is you trying to do this for clout? No, of course they didn't. They simp forcing their ass come against me because it's hurting they black queen. They gods, they mother earth. Fuck about what these two motherfuckers did and caused. They want to talk about what I posted on my shit. So check this out. This topic is about the Fresh and Fit podcast with the Asian doll, because they said that he was disrespected the black woman and she was looking out for another queen. And this comes into relation to this because they come on my platform, talk shit about two motherfuckers that got Uber driver car shot up. He drives and still drop him off. And when he drops him off, you got some simple force ass Pookies and Ray Rays come out and start whooping on his ass and run the fuck off. But you got these fake ass black queens talking about this is racist because they heard me say Alquisha and Alkeisha. Oh, Alkeisha, you know what I mean? And they got in their feelings. Fuck about the bullshit that they caused and got the man jumped on and shit like that and get shot at for some simple ass boyfriend that's mad. No, they said I'm racist. So when I told them who I was and I'm black, my mama black, my daddy black and shit like that, now they switch the narrative and say, all skin folks ain't kin folks ass niggas and talking about some, you doing this for clout. When I've been doing this motherfucker over 5 years, I don't need no motherfucking clout. You can't make this shit up. So I want to show y'all something right quick before we get to the Fresh and Fit to let you know when you talk about these baby mama tears, the black ones, how dare you? See, you talk about them, what happens? You get the victimhood.
How dare you do this to me? How do you live with yourself?
See, they can call you cracker, they call you out, they call you Karen and all this other shit. But as soon as you call them out and they fuck shit, now all of a sudden,
how dare you do this to me?
And now all of a sudden that you hate black women. And that's why I want to talk about the Fresh and Fit, because they hate black women, even though you had a black woman who calls herself an Asian doll, talk shit, disrespect. He tell him get the fuck out. She say she ain't going no motherfucking well. And this is what I tell y'all simple force better stop coming to these bitches' defense, because these the same motherfuckers that send your ass up a failure. You fight and argue about white supremacy when them the same motherfuckers that run your ass into white supremacy. You can't make this shit up. See, so we're gonna talk about this today. We're gonna talk about this today. And like I said, it's gonna be a lot of hurt feelings from Facebook, and you know how I feel about that.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Not at all. Because like I said, this page is about men's rights. It's about the ungendered bias system when it comes to child support, when it comes to white men, black men, Hispanic men, Latino men, Indian men. It's a worldwide pandemic that's been going on for a lot of years. And I decided to put this shit on the front line to spread awareness so a lot of people don't go through this situation. Or no, this is how it really is in the court system. It's not that men don't want to be fathers. It's the fact that men are not allowed to be fathers. These baby mama tears will set a man up for failure, and to the point we finally wash his hands and move on, but he's the deadbeat. and she's the piece of shit that abuse and neglect and get the child support, get the $51 billion from child support and everything else, and he reaped the benefits. But guess what? Who do they blame? They blame the father, the white father, the black father, the Mexican father. It don't make a difference. That's why I say these baby mama tears will set you up for failure. And but let's get to this right quick. And this is why a lot of black women had hurt feelings. See, they ain't like the title. See, the title said this Al Quisha and Al Walamel Nishan BMTs, and BMTs means baby mama terrorists. Set this Uber driver up. Watch how they're in. Let me play it full. I want y'all to see it all. It says, watch how they're in the car, in the Uber driver's car, slumped down hiding. A car pulls up, starts shooting. The driver still takes them where they were going, and he gets beat up by Simp enforcers. Shake my head. And people got mad because I said Al Quishas, Al Walamel Nishas. Now everybody know that when I call baby mama terrorists, I call them terrorists. So I call them Al, like, Al Qaeda. I call them Al Quisha if you black, Al Walamel Nisha. I call you Al Karens. I call you Al Senoritas. I call you Al Chang. I call you Al Zhang if you Japanese. That's what I do because they terrorists. And then these victims though, but these motherfuckers coming here acting like these motherfuckers are victims. So I want y'all to check this out right quick. Now they in there. As soon as they got in this car, they ducked down. So evidently they was running from some Simp enforcer dude. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to check this out. This is the Uber driver or Lyft driver. He ain't knowing nothing. He ain't knowing shit. So check this out. And before I again, these black women right here, Coco, with the hair hats and using white women hair and shit like that, will ask you, who hurt you? They'll say your mama black. They say if you broke, just say so. And I tell people all the time, I'm a deadbeat. I'm running for child support. I'm a dumb nigga off College Grove. I sleep on the couch right here. I ain't got nothing. I'm in the basement of somebody's shit. But then y'all ask the same old questions. But when I ask y'all who hurt you wearing other people's hair of other races, then y'all motherfuckers getting your feelings. But okay. Now let's get this thing started.
We on same one. We gotta talk about that for real life. Yeah.
Notice when they got into this car, they in the car, but they've been ducked down all that time. So evidently they called the Uber driver because they was in some shit, whether it's a stalker, whether the guy told somebody, whether the boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, some shit hit the fan, and this driver do not know what the fuck is going on. He don't know shit. So let's continue.
Oh no, I'm not finna look. So don't even think I'm look.
Yes, behind.
So can you just please go? I have a stalker boyfriend. He's following me. Can you go? Can you go? Can you go? Can you go? Go! Go! They sat in the car and JC, can you go fast? Can you go fast? Can you go fast? Please, can you go fast? Please, Lord, please. Lord. Can you go fast? Hurry up! Drive fast! What the fuck? Drive, please.
Hey, a lot of y'all saying that it's frozen. Do y'all at least hear that? I don't know why it's frozen. It's freezing. But if you go on my fuck house for Facebook, you will see it. But do y'all hear the words? Do y'all at least hear the words? If y'all don't see it playing, because it's playing on my end. Do y'all hear the words though? Let me know if y'all at least hear the words then. If y'all want to see the actual video, just go on the fuck child support Facebook and you can see it. But can y'all at least hear the words? Let me know if y'all hear the words. Facebook, let me know if y'all hear the words. Y'all can hear, but it's not moving. Okay, I'm just gonna let it play, because what happened was when they first got in the vehicle, they don't show them in the vehicle, but they've been in the vehicle with their head down like this, hiding under. So evidently, some shit is going on. Evidently, they got into this Uber driver car and they was running for somebody or something happened, not letting him know that hey, I'm dealing with some maniac, some sucker, some killer, and just go, please, XYZ. They went in there with their head dug down, and what you heard was 2 shots, and you heard the 2 shots, and they hollering go and all this go. Still ain't saying shit. They call whoever they call on the phone, and they called whoever they called and telling them what's going on. This dude is scared. He's trying his best to get the fuck on, but they keep hollering, go, 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 and he's trying to call somebody for help. But let's continue. And I'm sorry that y'all can't see the video. Just go on the Fuck Child Support Facebook page. Just hear the words.
Somebody, a car is following. Can you go fast? Please go fast. Please hurry, bro. And I swear to God, I'm glad we was ducking on the floor, G. Bro. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go up. Keep going. Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes. Huh?
Hey, help me.
They ain't but.
Oh, please.
No, Jasmine on the floor. Okay. Keep going. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Grandma, I want to take this bitch and drive this bitch. Keep going. And turn right up here. Turn right. And they still coming. Turn right. Yeah, hurry up, because they behind us. Oh, my Uncle Grave, bro. Turn, hurry up, bro. Go fast, please. Yes, go fast. Pass this light. Keep going. Please keep going. Can you keep going? Because they behind us. Oh my, I swear to God, JC, when we get right there, keep going. Please keep going. Yes, keep going. Please, sir, please.
Go, help me.
Yes, keep going. All right, we coming up 63rd, bro. I mean, we right here. We finna turn in. Keep going. We at 63rd and King Drive. Keep going.
Oh shit.
Keep going. Straight.
So unfortunately, yes, this situation was in Chicago. I'm from Chicago. They just said 630 King Drive. At all this time, I did not know where this was going on. I heard 63rd, but it could be 630 in Indiana, somewhere else. This was actually in fucking Chicago. Why am I'm not surprised. But let's continue.
Keep going straight, bro. Keep going. We coming up 63rd like we finna pass what Alice say. Keep going. Can you keep going? Can you keep going? Oh. Okay, keep going. And at this light up here, can you turn right and turn to here? Turn
right?
No, keep going. Yes. Ooh, like they really just turn right here. Turn to here. Yes, turn to here. We right here by the gate, y'all.
Hurry up.
They left. But come look. The back window shut. We right here.
Go, sir. Go.
Can you go in? Go.
Go. Please go.
All right, stop right here. Come on, y'all. Hurry up.
Before I play the rest of this, or let y'all hear the rest of this, like I said, 63rd and King Drive. I guess this dude, he sound like he's a foreigner, sound like he's Indian or Middle Eastern, and unfortunately, he did not know who he had in his car. And I'm gonna say it once, I'm gonna say it again. These are some Al Quishas and Al Walamelnisha, Al Keisha, Bay Mama terrorists. And a lot of the reasons I got reasons because look how they talking. Did they call the police? Nope. They talking about my G this and G that, and G they just did X, Y, Z tomorrow to take the car and drive off and all this shit. Now, one time did they tell him, please, we're in the car, drive off, we getting stalked, chased, the ops or the ex-boyfriend or some shit. No, they put this man in some shit that he didn't know what was going on, and he could have got murdered behind this shit. And you mad at me because I call these motherfuckers some Al Quisha Bay Mama terrorists. You just cannot make this shit up. And a lot of them was these so-called black women that they want to be called queens, mother gods, and mother earths. And this motherfucker right here going to defend this. And the thing about it is, when they get out the car, they still didn't give a fuck about this man. And this dude sitting here scared. He ain't knowing really what to do. He trying his best, and yet he's finna get jumped on by these Simp forces for no reason. You would think he shot the car up. You think he kidnapped him. You think he was stalking. You think he was the boyfriend or whatever the fuck. But If he turn around and say, I don't want no black women passengers in here, then y'all be saying he racist. You saying he a Klan. He's all skin folks and kin folks and shit like that. And you mad at me because I call these motherfuckers our queishas? You cannot make this shit up. Now, a lot of y'all didn't get to watch it because the video fucked up, but you heard exactly what was going on. But let y'all hear the aftermath. And like I said, if you want to see the video, go on the Fuck Child's World Facebook and you can see it yourself.
Hold on, let me get my stuff.
Representative will be back with you.
Oh my God,
This-
great, bro. Look what's out there, bro.
I need to get all my stuff out of
That's the car.
Hey! Why? Why, man? No, man! Why? No! No, me! No, right! No, me! No, me!
Now, I like I say, y'all probably can't see the video, but they call him bitch ass nigga. They punching him. Bitch ass. Fuck nigga. Motherfucking all this shit. I want y'all to hear it again because I know y'all can't see the video. I want y'all to hear it again. He was sitting there. Why he was still sitting there, I don't know. I told you, he did not realize where he was. If you're over there on 630 College Grove around over there, you don't drop no motherfucker off and sit there. So evidently, I guess he was still in shock. They couldn't believe what was going on. You know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to hear it again. They call him everything but what he really was because he's Middle Eastern. They call him all type of fuck niggas and niggas. But let's hear it again or watch it again.
Go. Please
Oh,
go.
let me
All right, stop right here. Stop right here.
Let me fast forward.
Back with you.
Oh my God,
This-
great, bro.
They getting out the car.
I need to get all my stuff out
He'll
of
walk up with his hoodie. With his hood on. Open up the door. Start.
Hey! Why? Why, man? No, man! Why? No! No, me! No, right! No, me! No, me!
And yes, they jumped that man. Called him goofy, bitch ass nigga, and punching on him and everything. Now, like I'm gonna say it again. If this same Indian Middle Eastern dude turn around and say, I'm not having no black women in my car no more, y'all will call him a Klan member, a racist, a sellout, and everything else. Now, he Indian, y'all call him a bitch ass nigga. But I'm the dumb nigga off College Grove because I'm from 89 College Grove, born and raised. But y'all mad at me because I call these motherfuckers exactly what the fuck they are. If it was some white women doing the same shit, they'll be out carrying baby mama terrorists. And motherfucker talking about, I thought it was about child support. It's about baby mama terrorists too, motherfucker. But let's go to the comment section. Because a lot of you, the black ones, a lot of you motherfuckers thought it was some white dude that was running this page. Y'all thought that, this is a racist page. Then I had even some Latino women coming there talking about some, how would you feel if we flag your page? I don't give a motherfucker. And then when I said that, she went talking about some education and shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about your education. Y'all the biggest baby mama terrorists on the planet too. Shit. But let's look at the comments. Look at the comments. See, they don't see. I get it. You know, when you talk about any other race in the motherfucking world, but you don't talk about them black women, because you talk about them black women, man, you on some motherfucking you are either self-hater or you just a racist old motherfucker. And my mama black and my daddy black. I get it. And I want y'all to see the comment that I posted. Let me see if I get it. Comment that I posted, because like I said, a lot of these motherfuckers thought I was white man. Let me see. So I want to make this big as possible. Y'all check this out. No, I gotta do it the other way. I want y'all to see right here. And this is what I post right here. Because like I said, I didn't realize the page took off. That video took off and everything. I said, now everyone who's saying that this post is racist, how? I'm black. My mama black. My daddy black. I call piece of shit moms, baby mama terrorists. If they white, I call them Al Karens. Black, Al Quisha. And so on, meaning terrorists. I said, I do this on all social media platforms. Now, don't twist the narrative to I said I messed up the word, to trying to use the race card, deflect from what these baby mama terrorists did. If you don't like what I post, then block the page and move on. No, they're not gonna block the page and move on. They're gonna come and comment. Like this, for example, this motherfucker right here, Tip Sosa. He's black, but he's calling himself Tip Sosa, Simp Enforcer. this motherfucker. What that motherfucker? Let me get back to it. He come in and said, "You said that like you can't still hate your own color. This how you look." So he put not Kevin Samuels. He put the Samuel L. Jackson. You know, like I said, I don't have problems mostly with these baby mama terrorists. I told y'all once before, it's the simp enforcers who are raised by baby mama terrorists. They will try to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? It's also these simp enforcers who will cape for these same bitches that ain't worth caping for. These are ones that will kill for them and die for them, regardless whether they right or wrong, because you cannot dare go against their queen. How dare you? And here go another couple of comments that I want y'all to check out. LaMarcus says, "What are you trying to gain from posting so much negativity thought?" And then he said, "Clout." He said, "The narrative that you are trying so hard to make it to a joke just ain't funny. Maybe do something a little different." And did this. That's what he said, LaMarcus. And then y'all said, "What kind of a headline did the news use, though?" Let's talk about that. I'm not the fucking news. This is social media. And like I said, the video came from the news. I didn't film this shit outside on 630 King Drive. I ain't been over there. I ain't been on 630 in some years. So no, I didn't do it. But like I said, the motherfucker came on talking about what I put on my shit. And again, even though I say if you don't like what I post, block the page, move on. Now they're gonna comment and have a discussion, everything. And then I said, who needs clout? I said, this was on the news. I said, did you ask the news why they looking for clout? I said, it's not funny of a man getting jumped by baby mama terrorists who was there getting shot at. So why would people think that I'm joking? I call them Al Keishas because that's what they are, terrorists. So, but he's talking about some type of clout and joke. So you can tell he's young because he's talking about clout and joke. This page been out for 5 fucking years. I don't need to do clout. And then here come Darice Sanchez. How about we report your page and then block it? And then I respond to, I said, wait a minute, I don't see what I said, but basically I told her, I don't give a fuck if you flag this page and block the page. This ain't gonna be the only page that been flagged off. My Instagram been took down, TikTok been took it down, and I had to start over. That's all. I just start over again. I don't give a fuck. I'm not getting checks from this shit, so I don't give a fuck. But that's what I'm saying. You got the right guy, because I'm gonna tell you, I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
And even a few brothers said, my thing is, if you all those that don't like your content, keep scrolling, block the page and shut the fuck up. Like they nosy, wasting their time watching the clip, and now they're mad. I agree. And then here goes Sanchez again saying, I'm not a baby mama, so please don't confuse me with your mother. Now, I didn't call her a baby mama terrorist. Not at all. And then, and as far as my mama and daddy was married for 42 years. So you don't have to be a baby mama to be a baby mama terrorist. Your mindset is baby mama terrorist. But I get it. You trying to click in with the black people. See, they don't give a fuck about you either. See, I get it. Or maybe you grew up with a bunch of black baby mama terrorists. I don't know. So I don't know why when they try to make their point, the first thing they want to say, well, I did it the right way. I got married first and all that shit. Or I'm not a baby mama. It don't matter. You're still a baby mama terrorist. You're Al Senorita. Because anytime you condone some shit that I just posed about these 2 baby mama terrorists, and you gonna come at me talking about this racist, I don't take you motherfuckers serious at all. So, but let's continue. And then I said, says the dummy who asked the question. I don't get you, BMT. So maybe that's why she think I call her baby mama terrorist because she's not a baby mama. See, a baby mama terrorist. Let me school y'all about this baby mama terrorist. A baby mama terrorist is that's one definition. Baby mama terrorist is one who terrorizes fathers for being their children's lives. So if you was married, you went through a divorce, you start alienating the father out the picture, running the child support and shit like that because of a failed relationship, failed divorces, that's a baby mama terrorist. So you don't have to be, quote unquote, a single mother to be a baby mama terrorist. But y'all, the smartest, dumbest, educated motherfuckers on the planet is going to tell me about my definition of a baby mama terrorist. So yes, it say baby mama terrorist, but it's not saying that you was a baby mama. You cannot make this shit up. It's a fucking mindset. It's a fucking mindset. Just like when you call a motherfucker a dumbass nigga, it ain't just the black people. It's a fucking mindset, dummy. But, you know, like I said, y'all motherfuckers like to go along, get along. You want to condone what the fuck these two bitches did with that man. Y'all ain't saying shit about that, but y'all worry about me calling them Alquishas and Alkeishas. And like I said, and then that was she said when I mentioned about, you know, I don't give a fuck. She said, no, I don't. You probably don't give a fuck about anything dealing with emotional intelligence. Says the motherfucker that's still talking on my platform, though. And then, you know, I got a couple brothers like, hey, man, do you? Can't worry about all these people getting butt hurt for no reason. He said, I'm 59 years old, and this crap with BMTs has been going on ever since I can remember. I, for one, am glad you exposed these people. Now, this man is 59 years old. This shit ain't started back in 2000. This shit been starting off way back in the days if you want to talk about the black community. And like I said, the baby mama terrorists, the black ones, I'm gonna let y'all know again, you can get your feelings all you want. The reason why the black community is what it is today is because the baby mama terrorists, the black ones, the fake queens, the piece of shit ones, not the ones that was about family tradition and about being submissive and being a mother and teach and nurture stuff like that. It's the baby mama terrorists that chose single motherism, that chose welfare over the father. Y'all seen the movie Claudine. Y'all seen the statistics and the stats when it came to welfare in the black community. And you're gonna sit back and tell me that well, it's black men too. No. Who always ran our community? The black woman. Who spends the most money in the black community? The black woman. Who has the most single motherism rate? The black woman. And yet you're gonna tell me that it's the man's fault? I'm gonna let Denzel Washington speak for Malcolm X if y'all think any different.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run on muck.
See, and for y'all baby mama terrorists that sit back talking about who hurt you, your mama black and shit like that, and y'all complain about these same young dudes out here gang banging, getting shot at, keep your pants down, beating women, doing an R move on women and shit like that. And you try to blame the piece of shit daddy that ain't there, or you try to blame the piece of shit. But I'm going to say this once and I'm going to say it again. Who been having custody of our boys for the last 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70 fucking years? Is it the man or is it the woman? I think it's the woman. But then y'all complain that it's the man's fault, but y'all been having custody for our boys and even our girls for the last 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 fucking years. But you say, I hate my mama and my mama black and who hurt you and who broke, when the stats proves that fathers are better parents than mothers. And it proves that black men are the most involved when it comes to being fathers. And it also proved that mothers are more abusive and more neglectful than men. But y'all motherfuckers talk about me because I'm putting out the truth. See, I don't just run off my emotion for a lot of y'all motherfuckers talking about, oh, you just mad at bigger because you had a big mama terrorist. I don't give a fuck. I'm good. See, the problem is men, black men, white men, Latino men, they don't want the truth to come out. They don't want the truth to come out. They love government daddy. They love white supremacy. They love family court because they know if they go in family court, they can set you up a failure, and that's that. See, they know all they got to do is say me too and holler, he's a angry white dude, an angry black dude, angry Mexican dude, and the court's gonna go along with it because it's a $51 billion business and they want to keep getting their money and their fair share of that $51 billion business that they make every year. See, that's why a lot of these motherfuckers, especially the black ones, are in their feelings when they see one of these baby mama terrorists getting called their shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all something else, then we're gonna go to the Fresh and Fit. Like, do y'all remember this? Y'all remember this? Let me tell you about another example of these baby mama terrorists, especially these Alquishas, Alwala Melnishas. This happened back in 2020. And she cut the mother, the biological mother, cut this little girl's braids out of hair because the father's girlfriend or wife or whatever did her hair because her hair wasn't done. She allowed the baby to go over there without having her hair done. He decided to get the hair done and had her to do it. And because he had the girlfriend do it, she cuts her hair out of her head. You cannot make this shit up. This is an Alquisha baby mama terrorist. But yet, who hurt me? My mama black. And if you hurt, just say so, or broke, just say so. And you gonna tell me that I'm wrong for calling out the fuckery. Check this out, y'all.
My baby sitting about this bitch crying.
I don't care. I told you stop playing
This
with me.
motherfucker cut my baby hair out of her head.
So then,
Look at that
now
shit.
what?
That shit sad. Hurt
Now
my
what?
baby feeling.
Now what?
Cause you don't hurt the
I
dad, you
don't
hurt her
care. I
feelings.
do
You
my
hurt my
own
baby
girl
feelings.
hair.
My
I do
baby
my
sat
own
there
girl
for 2
hair.
hours.
I do my own girl hair.
My baby sat there for 2 hours.
Stop playing with me.
Yes, but then again, like I said, they talk about, oh, no, it's the father's fault. The father ain't shit. Oh, now if he'd have gave her the Ike Turner fadeaway, he'd have went to jail. So he filmed the shit, put it on social media, and motherfuckers called out. But like I said, if he didn't film this shit and he said this shit, y'all say, motherfucker, nah, it's something you did. It's your fault and this. That's why I say, that's why, one of the reasons why this page is out here, because I'm tired of people stereotype of men that don't want to be fathers. The truth is, out of, what's the stats? Only 17.5% of men as a whole in the United States get custody of our kids. That's 17.5. And out of the 17.5%, 60% of them are white men. So if you want to go to the black men, you can imagine how low it is. 17.5% of men, that's 1 out of every 6 of men who get custody of their children. Because when they go in that pussy ass courtroom, the courtroom is gender biased. They don't want the man to have custody, even though he's more fit, even though he has a job, even though he got his own house, even though he got family structure and everything else. They rather give it to the baby mama tails live in the fucking basement. I shit you not. And you white men know about this because child support was created for you. Back in 1935, when going overseas and not coming back to take care of the wives, and they brought child support back then. And actually back then was legitimate because back then men was abandoning their families. Back then white woman couldn't work. And back then, if you was a single mom having kids out of wedlock, you couldn't get no child support. You had to be married. See, let's talk about the history of this shit. They didn't make child support because of black people. Black people had the family structure like 80, 95%. See, it wasn't until the Welfare Act started to change that narrative. We didn't have them problems. This court system is gender biased, and yet you got women like Tiff say that the courtroom is gender biased, even though the stat shows that only 17.5% of men as a whole get custody. You can look it up your damn self. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these baby mama terrorists who believe in feminism, white, black, blue, green, will tell you that the court system is fair because 85 to 90% of them get custody. Even if she's unfit, she still get custody. See, and the reason why the court's allowed is because it's a business, a $51 billion business. And if you live over in the UK, it's a $48 billion business. See, the thing is, this is why I tell y'all that these baby mama terrorists will set you up for failure and then make it like it's your fault. Make it like you the deadbeat. Erase you out the picture. They will manipulate child to hate you, and you've been fighting, spend your money, and the court still say, no, denied. You even got proof. They'll say, the first thing they worry about is you currently your child support. Did you pay all your rearage up and everything else? White, black, blue, or green. White man get it the worst. See, and yet, look at the comments on Facebook where they're telling you that the system is fair. It's justified. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just you ain't fight hard enough. And then you get mad at me and tell me that my mama black because I'm exposed to all you motherfuckers. See, that's why this platform out here. It ain't about color. Not when it comes to family court. It's about a $51 billion business. They don't give a damn about the kids. Matter of fact, tomorrow I'm gonna do since the one that's from Chicago, I'm gonna do live on YouTube about a mother who lied and said a 6-year-old son was missing from her daughter going to a party and she passed out drunk. And guess what? Today they found him near an abandoned house in Garrett, Indiana. And guess who killed him? It wasn't the father. The father was alienated. Guess who did it? Alquisha. Look it up. His name is Damari Perry, 6 years old. They lied and said that the mother went on the news on the phone and said that she said that my daughter, somebody spiked her drink. She passed out with the sleep, and when she woke up, he was gone. Come to find out, she killed him. her simp enforcer 20-year-old son was beating on her, and a juvenile that's one of his siblings beat him. They charged her with murder, charged her with obstruction of justice and moving the body, and they charged the 20-year-old brother with aggravated assault on a minor and charged him with obstruction of justice and shit like that. And then they charged the juvenile with the same shit. They just ain't missing the name. And the mother name is Janine. She's 30 years old. Her name is Janine something. But we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. And this is why for the people that's on Facebook, come over to YouTube, because on here, this is why I do one-on-ones. I do reaction videos. I have fathers on here. Even I have some others on here who got baby daddy terrorists. And we talk about what's going on. We talk about the system. I even had Cass Jackson on here. I have Chris Cole on here. It ain't just black people on here. It's a mix. It's diverse, because when it comes to child support, this is a man problem. It's not a black problem. It's a man problem. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people will sit back and still come on here and tell you that this shit you call child support or family court is legit. That's why I say you can't make this shit up. The YouTube link is Mr. Palmer. If you type YouTube, type Mr. Palmer, you'll see me pop up. So, like I said, a lot of these simp enforcers come from baby mama tell you to choose single mother. That's why they come out to these bitches' defense. They're not gonna call out the fuckery of, man getting shot up or causing the situation to be worse than it is. Woman cutting the child hair because he moved on with his life and she's still mad. They're not gonna do that. See, and the reason I'm gonna tell y'all again, the reason why I say fuck child support, because child support is the reason why a lot of men are not involved in their children's lives. It's the reason why baby mama is able to do the shit that they do best, which is alienate and set the man up for failure and set the children up for failure. And since it's because of this $51 billion business, then it's fuck child support. Now, when y'all make the court system fair and about what's right and get rid of this Title D40 shit, then it's fuck child support for the rest of my life. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you think. I don't give a fuck if you think that, oh, deadbeat, you don't want to be a father and all that shit. Nah, I want to be a father. A lot of people want to be fathers. But the problem is we're not allowed to be fathers. And a lot of people don't realize how bad child support is. People don't realize how bad these baby mama terrorists are, because they don't talk about women abusing children like they do. But if a father do it, then yeah, they put him on the news and everything, blast him, hang him and everything, and set him up for failure. But they don't talk about that women are more abusive to the children and more neglectful. You can look that up your damn self. This ain't no lie. I'm not running off the side of my mouth. See, that's what I'm saying, man. So that's one of the reasons why this page is needed, because it's time to spread awareness of what's really been going on with this system, that men do not get their fair share to be fathers because of this system, because of these baby mama terrorists. Whether if you got married, did it the right way, and got divorced, or you was in a long-term relationship, that's what it's about. And for those who don't know this, again, I'm gonna say it again. In the United States, it's a $51 billion business. In the fucking UK, it's $48 billion. And you telling me that this system is fair, and you telling me that the 85% of the women who get custody and paying getting child support, you telling me that the majority of these dudes who paying child support is because they didn't want to be fathers, because they deadbeats, because they low lives, because they say fuck their kids and all that shit. Really? Okay. I'm gonna let Denzel speak for Malcolm X.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
And I will say this, yes. When it comes to parenting time, y'all already know, if you get every other weekend, that's more money in the cookie jar for these baby mama terrorists. And child support, they get a piece of it. The judge some of these judges get a percentage of child support. See, a lot of people don't know that. See, that's why I say they're not gonna talk about how depth and how fucked up it is when it comes to this court system. See, they're gonna always tell you it's just because you want child support because you didn't fight hard enough, or you didn't want to be a father, you were deadbeat, and so on. Well, people also don't know that white man commits the most suicide when it comes to alienation and child support. Then number 2 is Indian. So if you really want to know the truth of who gets screwed the most, it's not the black man. But we are fucked up in a higher rate because we already lowered the total poll, and these same Al-Quishas who sit back and holler George Floyd and Black Lives Matter are the same one that throw your ass right in white supremacy from their logic. If you saying this is white supremacy, y'all show like white supremacy when it comes to family court, you can't make this shit up. See, but like I said, y'all motherfuckers mad and worried about me because I say Al Keisha. I don't give a fuck about none of you baby mama terrorists. See, y'all are some baby mama terrorists who alienate men out the picture, use child support to get you come up, don't work, don't do a goddamn thing. But I will tell y'all this: the worst baby mama terrorist is the one who makes six figures and got a license, got a degree because they got money to blow and everything else, and they use the shit as a shield to hide behind to cover up their evil deeds. And like I said, white men been getting screwed the most when it comes to this family court because these out Karens, when they started this feminist shit, it wasn't about equality. At one point it was, but then down the line it's about taking over and running the show. And all they got to do is holler, he hit me and me too. And the judge automatically put him on a restraining order. Then she could apply for sole custody. And then when she gets sole custody, now that child end up being manipulated. And then you wonder why they shot up the fucking school. You cannot make this shit up. See? So, like I said, y'all could come at me on my platform on YouTube if y'all want to have a discussion and prove me wrong when it comes to these baby mama terrors and unjust system. See, I'm not a dumb nigga off college. I'm from College Grove. 890 College Grove, and I call myself a dumb nigga off College Grove because y'all say I'm a dumb nigga off College Grove. Y'all say I'm broke, I'm broke. You say I'm running for child support, I'm running for child support. You say I'm mad and bitter, I am. I'm mad and bitter. But until you prove me wrong, you still ain't did shit to destroy me. I just keep it real with you. See, so like I said, even a lot of women know that this system is fucked up, but they're not gonna go against the code because if they ever need to run to the court and try to set you up for failure, man, they're not gonna go against the code. That's why I want to give a shout out to the stepmoms, and I want to give a shout out to the mothers who believe in right and wrong is wrong, because and the ones who support their sons and their grandsons and their nephews and their husbands because they was getting screwed by the system, these baby mama terrorists. I want to give a shout out to y'all because y'all do call out. Y'all in the trenches just as much as the fathers. See, the people who are most alienated are fathers. Then come the grandparents, which is the parents of the father. See, but they're not going to talk about the grandparents, not at all, because these baby mama terrorists allowed to do anything they want. So I'm not going to hold you no long with that. Now we're gonna talk about the Fresh and Fit. Now I know a lot of you white people don't necessarily watch Fresh and Fit, but Fresh and Fit is a podcast that talk about masculinity. They talk about dating, getting the right woman and shit like that, right? So what happened was they end up getting Asian Doll. For those who don't know who Asian Doll is, she's a rapper. She was King Von's ex-girlfriend, for those that know about the rap industry and shit like that. She come on the show. She came 2 hours late, and basically she got into it with one of the hosts. And when he told her to get the fuck out, get the fuck on, and go about her business, what happened was people said he hate black women. Now this dude, I don't know if he's black. I think he's from the Middle East. He's not Black American. His partner, he's black, but he's not Black American. And STR went on there and said they talking about she defended a black woman and she kept her cool and she checked him. And I'm gonna let y'all know, when you talk about calling out these black women, the piece of shit black ones, these fake goddess, hotel motherfuckers, they will sit back and put the shit on you, even though the truth showed right there that she was the one talking the biggest shit, being disrespectful, and wouldn't leave when he told her to. Now, I know a lot of brothers on here don't like Fresh and Fit. They call them fake simps and all that, but let's take away the dislike that y'all don't like about them. Let's talk about what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And no, and Tip says not just black women. No, not at all. My page is not just about black women. It's just a certain topic. And that video I post on Facebook have to be black women. I don't just post about black women. I post about white women and everything else. White women who get their child killed by some simple force ass boyfriend and shit like that. I wouldn't dare say all black women are baby mama terrorists, because that's a fucking lie. My mama wasn't no baby mama terrorist. I'm not gonna lie and say all single mothers are baby mama terrorists. That's a fucking lie. I know single mothers who didn't intend on being single mothers, and the man went up, knocked them out the picture. The man chose to be a piece of shit. I know male baby daddy terrorists, but it's only a select few because most men don't get custody. So I can't sit back and talk about women's rights when we're the men are 90% of the ones getting screwed. Now I get a few women that say, hey, I'm on child support. Now I talk them on the background, not tell them, yeah, you got a baby daddy terrorist. You need to come on my platform XYZ, because we need to expose there are some men who alienate women out the picture for being parents. It's not about being sexist, but that's what these motherfuckers do to try to shame me and keep my mouth shut, which I ain't saying I ain't stopping some motherfucker that. And people know how I get down. So I want y'all to check this. I'm trying to see, should I show y'all the article first? No, I'm gonna show y'all the article first, because some of y'all probably like, who is Fresh Fit? I don't know who they is, you know, whatever. And this is what I mean. When you talk about a black woman and you catch them in their shit, they will try to do anything to put it on you, even though you see that this motherfucker's wrong. That's why I can't stand these liberal ass white motherfuckers. These white liberal motherfuckers, I can't stand these motherfuckers. Because y'all egg these motherfuckers on to act like hyenas, hood rats, and monsters and baby mama terrorists, just like everybody else. And then you wonder why they act like fucking children. And then you wonder why motherfuckers don't want to protect their funky ass. See? But, you know, I'm gonna show y'all the link right quick. I'm gonna show y'all the link right quick. Then I'm gonna let y'all see the video and we're gonna commentate this shit. And like I said, a lot of y'all black dudes that want to sit back and take up for these ratchet ass baby mama terrorists. I know why, because y'all simp enforcers who probably tongue kiss your mom and all that shit because y'all think that's cute, rubbing your mama ass shit because that's what y'all was raised by. You didn't have no male figure. You're not about what's right is right. You a simp enforcer that come to these bitches' defense. You know, just like Mickey Mouse used to do.
Here I come to save the day.
Yeah, see that I get it. That's why I don't entertain none of you motherfuckers. I stay away from you motherfuckers. Y'all are the black man's downfall. Y'all are one of the reasons why the black community is fucking today, because y'all come with this fake black pro ass shit, talking about these motherfucking queens, goddess, and mother earth, and then y'all will kill your own fellow brother for them. The same motherfuckers setting you up for failure, that raised you to be set up for failure and shit like that. But then you want to sit back and try to talk about me being a Uncle Tom, bitch. I ain't no Uncle Tom at all. That's the funny part, dude. That's what kills me. That's what kills me. Y'all first thought I was some white dude, and then when you saw some black dude, now y'all went to Cancun and all that shit. But again, you can't prove me wrong with that video. That's the thing. I know a lot of y'all, and then you got senoritas come talking the same shit. I don't take you motherfuckers serious because they don't give a fuck about you either. They only wear your hair. That's it. For real. They only wear your hair. But they don't give a fuck about you either. They hate you because they have a problem with Latinos getting black men. But y'all sit back and jump to their motherfucking defense. You just cannot make this shit up.
I can't see you though, bitch.
Wrong one. Can't make this shit up though. Man, I ain't stopping no goddamn thing. When I saw that shit, because I ain't realized the clip had all them shares and all that, because I ain't go back looking at it. I said, oh, this will go with this topic I'm talking about today. So now I'm good. I'm good. I don't give a shit. Because like I tell people, this platform's for men, but women are welcome. I ain't gonna say you're a woman, you can't come on here or whatever, because you might be for it. But I know it's a lot of infiltrators here. These women are not for you men. That's why I said take us as men as a whole to come together, build a brotherhood, to try to make change. We have to change the law of our mind, because if you depend on women to do it, you're gonna wait forever. See, but we got too much differences going on with the racism and the politics and all that shit, the beliefs and shit like that. We need to put that to the side. These baby mama terrorist feminists did, and look at them now. Look at them now. Number one, they run the system. They run this system. We don't run shit. We lower the totem pole. The alphabet gang got more power than we do, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why this platform is needed. And the majority is not gonna side with me. The majority is not gonna side with you, because they don't want the truth to come out. That's why Jesus was killed. That's why Martin Luther King was killed. That's why Malcolm X was killed, Medgar Evers, and everybody else who believed in what's right and the truth. And like I said, a lot of these simple forces will bow down, and rather they go along, get along train. They don't call it the bullshit. They'll say, oh, you hate women. And they love them. But yet they got 20 baby mamas, and they ain't married the goddamn self. You can't make this shit up. Yeah. You just can't make this shit up. Now, here's the article right here. I'm gonna do the article, make it kind of quick. This is Asian doll, y'all. For those who don't know who she is, like I said, she's a rapper. She rapped the drill music. Now, mind you, she's black. They call her a black woman, being a goddess, because she took up for another black woman, but she calls herself an Asian doll. She don't call herself a black doll. She calls herself an Asian doll, when some maybe an Asian's hair. I don't know, but it ain't hers. But Y'all come to her defense talking about yeah, she did right and she was cool, she was calm and all this shit, but it's her. She's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even I'm gonna read some of this shit, but not all. Somebody, Chale, someone's panties were in the bunch. Fresh and Fit podcast host Myron Gaines is under fire after getting very disrespectful with his female guest artist, guest rapper Asian Doll during a recent taping. And I'm reading this because they saying he's under fire and he was disrespectful to a female, a black female at that, a rapper female at that. I want y'all to understand before we watch the video on why I'm saying they full of shit and how they lied on this man. Let me continue. In the clip circulating on social media, Gaines gets visually upset and attempts to scold Asian Doll and her friends for having side conversations during the podcast conversation. Let me ask y'all a question. If I'm doing a clip and I'm doing a audio, I'm doing a podcast, shit like that, we all talking, we in our group, we talking as a whole, and we talking, right? And you got two people talking amongst each other. Isn't that disrespectful? Isn't that some disrespectful to the host and to everybody else? Now, they even said on here, they had side conversations. This is just like when you're in school and we in class, the teacher's teaching, and I'm over here talking to Miguel, my boy Miguel on here. We talking, whispering and shit like that, talking loud and shit like that. Don't you think that interrupts the whole class? But yet, they sit back and says they was having, a conversation, a side conversation, and said that he was upset, attempts to scold Asian Doll, and also make him be the hater of black woman. That's funny. Now, Asian Doll, I'm gonna finish reading. Asian Doll called him mean as fuck, which seems to aggravate him even more. He said, "I'm not mean as fuck. I just have rules. Simple. Just like I say, I post what I post, you don't like what I post, get the fuck on. Block page, move on." No, they keep talking and try to talk shit. I ain't going nowhere. I don't have to. My body, my choice ass niggas. You know how they go. And she said, after he said that he just had rules. He wasn't loud. He wasn't acting a fool. He was not emotional either. And he said simple. He responded aggressively, which he wasn't aggressive. Let's continue. When she doubled down on her mean comments, he flies into a tizzy. When Asia responded, "I can say what I want," he responded, "Well, you get the fuck off the show." He did say you get the fuck off the show, but they didn't add what she said because she cursed before he said the fuck word. But we're gonna watch that. Asian Dog kept her calm, but eventually left the show. Look, she kept her calm. Asian Dog kept her calm when they should have said Asian Dog kept calm, but eventually left the show. See, I want y'all to remember what I said right here from what I read, because what you're gonna see in the video is totally different. Now, I'm not gonna play this clip. We're gonna play the clip from Fresh and Fit, not this little titty ass clip right here, because that's what they try to use. That's why you can't trust the media on everything. Asian Doll took to Twitter to praise herself for remaining calm. "I was so calm yesterday because I knew what he was trying to do." Mr. Freddy Cougar, she didn't say Freddy Krueger. She said Freddy Cougar, called him an older woman, was finna get beat down Elm Street off camera. "I'm thankful for the growth and self-control, and I'm happy I defended another black woman because he was treating her so bad." And that wasn't true. See, that's why I want y'all to see for yourselves. But the unfortunate part is people did say, and they still said he was in the wrong. They still said he was racist. They still said he disrespected black women. See, and that's what I'm saying. These civil forces will come to these bitches' defense that don't deserve to be protected and don't deserve to be saved. Just like them two motherfuckers in the car getting shot at and setting this foreigner guy up for failure. But this, she said, she posted, "I was so calm yesterday because I knew what he was trying to do." So we read that. I ain't got to say no more. And then They said this is the first time Fresh and Fit podcast came under fire for aggressive and disrespectful behavior towards its female guests. And the majority of their guests are strippers, they OnlyFans, sex models, and shit like that. And now all of a sudden they females, they queens of goddess. But let's continue. And about the show in November, the woman allegedly pulled out a gun and threatened the host after he said, "If I was offended by anything you said, I'll get the brakes beat off you." But I ain't gonna play that. We're gonna go down to this shit. Cause let me tell you what the Shade Room did. The Shade Room is social media big platform, 25.2 million. They are known for throwing black men under the bus. They known for calling black men dutties, broke, weak, and everything else. And anytime black men do something or don't do something, they tend to put them under the bus. And what they did, they took a clip that happened some time ago and added with this situation saying Fresh and Fit podcast addresses resurfaced clip about dating black women. There's nothing wrong with having preferences. Now, you know, a lot of y'all have preferences. Like you might say, hey, I don't date white women. I got Latino brothers on here say they only date Latino women on here. No, they don't deal with Latino women or Hispanic women no more for different reasons. They preferences go outside. A lot of men say I prefer to go overseas. A lot of white men say they don't want an American woman. It's preference. But I remember back when women always said, especially black ones, I don't want no short man. I don't want no bald man. I don't want no what do you say? I don't want no broke man. I don't want no black ass man and so on. And they go marry a white dude, it was cool, no problem. But when a black man married outside his race, then it's a sin. That's the funny part. But if you look at the stats, it shows you that black men only marry 6% outside their race. Did y'all know that? 6% of black men marry outside their race. But they tell y'all that black men having all these different marriages all over the place. You've been lied. Now somebody said they disagree, you can look it up your goddamn self. Just like they said that all these black men are having kids out of wedlock. That's a fucking lie. It's 24% of men who have kids out of wedlock, but what they don't tell you, out of the 24% of the black men that do have kids out of wedlock, who are involved and who is not. See, they're not gonna talk about that. They just say black men having all these kids all over the place. Like I said, you've been had, man. Men, you've been had. You've been lied to. They've been lying to you for all these years. White men, they've been lying to you all these years. They've been lying to you. You know what I'm saying? They've been lying. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, that this platform is here to spread the truth and spread awareness. The reason why we're so segregated, because of these baby mama terrorists. These Al-Qaeda are the worst baby mama terrorists on the planet. They got history of destroying communities, counties, and destroying men. They've been doing this shit since back in slavery and actually before. You know what I'm saying? And somebody said, focus on an issue. Now you change the purpose. If you don't like what I'm talking about, all you gotta do is get the fuck on. That's all you gotta do. I ain't changing no purpose. Like I said, it's about men's rights, and it's also about calling out the truth. Again, they made this dude be a hater, a racist, all because he told motherfucker to get off his show. And because she was a black woman, they said she kept her cool and she was protecting another black woman when that's not the case. So I want y'all to see his preference on how they made this as hating black women. So y'all check this out.
When it comes to dating and your personal preferences, no one bats an eye. When women say I want a man that's 6 feet tall, makes a certain amount of money, blah, 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 those are considered preferences. But if I say, hey, man, I don't date black girls like that. Oh, God.
You hate black women.
How dare you?
You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
My mom's black. Your mom's black.
Yeah.
My sister's black. Like, bro, we just have a preference.
If we hated black women, would we bring African American women and black women on the show?
Okay, but
all the time?
the question.
Let me finish.
Okay.
We would not if we had an issue with them. Our dating preferences are our preferences. Just like you have the prerogative as a woman to date a man that makes a certain amount of money, a height, income, whatever it is, no one bats an eye. We are free to choose who we want to hook up with and date. Like, what the hell? Like, there's nothing wrong with having preferences.
Now, he said that he don't hardly date black women like that. He didn't say he don't date black women. But yet, because of that clip, they say he hate black women and he's against black women. Now, he said he don't date black women like that. He didn't say don't date black women. He didn't say I hate black women. He didn't say I don't fool with no black women. He said I don't date black women like that. but y'all say, racist. Okay, now we're gonna go to the actual video. I just want y'all to see how they twist this whole narrative, and on that they made a big sting and actually said that he was racist, even though on here he said I don't date black women like that. Wow, that's something. But y'all heard it yourself what he said. He didn't say he don't date women. He said he don't date black women like that, and they use that as a mechanism to say that he hate black women, and because he don't date black women like that, he's a hater. That's why I told y'all, man. You don't speak your piece when it comes to them, because if you do that, man, you'll be set up as a hater and set you up as failure. Now, what I'm gonna do? This is the actual clip. This is fair use. This is fair use. This is fair use. This is the clip when Agent Dolphin come in. It's 15 minutes, but I'm gonna skip some of it because they talking about relationship. I just want you to show her when she come in how it starts off, and then I'm gonna show y'all when it kicks off with the you mean shit. So, like I said, it's 15 minutes, but we ain't gonna watch 15 minutes. It should be like maybe 8 to 10 minutes. But we're gonna watch it. This is Professor Fit. Again, this is fair use. I apologize. I ain't caught off nobody's donation, but this is something I want to really put out there for these Facebook baby mama tears supporting motherfuckers. And I just want to put it out there where I stand. Everybody that's on Facebook that support what I do, please come over to the YouTube platform. Put the YouTube link in here in the give if you can. And please subscribe over here, because this, like I said, this we doing because they try to put these black baby mama tears on a pedestal, the ones that don't deserve to be on a pedestal, and they will always look out for them, especially these simp forces. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to child support and alienation, I talk about it on my YouTube platform. I post videos on Facebook and shit like that. But this is where we dialogue. This is where we do one-on-ones, where we talk, we tell our stories. Some men get custody, a lot of them get screwed. We have women on the platform as well that can relate, talk about they baby mama, Ted's mama, or they talk about their husband, all that. If you want to talk and dialogue, come over here when you do one-on-ones. You don't have to show your face if you choose not to, or you can show your face. It's up to you. Women are welcome too, the real ones. All right, let's get this thing started.
You gotta keep it like
You were too thirsty as a dude.
Too thirsty.
You were way too thirsty.
All right.
Even your girl's telling you were being too
All right,
thirsty.
so
You were too thirsty.
we got in the building.
Okay, I'll be too thirsty.
Special guest. All right. Just came through. So the Asian doll. What's up? Welcome.
We love to see it.
All right. How you feeling today?
Good.
Welcome. So we're playing a game here called basically like we're changing the guy. So we're making the girls become guys, try to pick them up. Now,
Okay.
I don't know if you want to play or not, but like we asked girls earlier.
Y'all gotta do like an example.
We asked them earlier, is it easy to get a girl as a guy? 2 girls said yes, and they failed miserably. But in your opinion, is it easy for a guy nowadays to get a girl, average guy?
Average what?
Average guy to get a girl like nowadays, you would say?
I gotta put these on.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
What's your opinion?
An average guy getting a girl like what?
Like, let's say like you're out and about, right? And he meets a girl. It's easy for her, like pick her up, like take her on a date, like take her out, or she gonna like curve him for the most part.
What kind of girl? Cause you said an average guy. So what?
Let's say like average girl.
Shit, they better go on a date. I'll go on a date.
But is it easy though to like get her on a date? Yeah.
Yeah, because the average girl, like, you feel me? Personality, you funny, cool, you feel me?
Okay.
She feels safe. She'll go on a date.
But
It's the average guy.
But how many average guys approach you and you like curve them?
Average?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't fuck with some average niggas.
Okay. So you give them a chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
For those who don't know, this right here, this is Fresh and Fit. I don't know which is which, but this is the one they speaking on, Myron, who, when we get to the, I'm gonna put it like this, get to the situation where he said, you get the fuck out. This Agent Dolph, people don't know. This the one she was doing her side talk with. And like I said, it's these 2 podcasts, but this is the one they made the big stink about. All right, let's continue.
Wait, you
I don't know about no more, but I don't probably give nobody no chance. But I'm saying, like, I definitely
in the past.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now.
Average niggas be cool as fuck.
But would you give an average guy a chance now?
Now?
The person talking is Fresh. Thanks, Steele. I don't know which is which, man.
Nah, I got shit. Nah.
You got shit to lose.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just so
It's cool though.
we know who you are, can you tell the audience who you are?
Asian doll.
Yes.
Asian brand.
What do you do?
King.
What do you do?
What I do? I rap.
Okay.
Know what the fuck going on.
And where can they find you like normally? Instagram, YouTube?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube, Asian the Brat, Apple Music. I got another Instagram. It's cool though. But I'm on Twitter at Asian the Brat with 3 T's. So
Cool. All right. So we have questions going on the table. I think you asked your question last time, right? Or was it you?
My question never got answered, but yeah, I'll go ahead and.
with the DMs?
With the answer, she wanted to see see like what we say to girls.
I wanted to see the last DM that you sent to a female. But yeah.
But you wanted it where
No,
we
don't worry.
initiated the conversation.
Yeah.
We
What was
passing it. We already nixed mine, so I'll pass it on off to this
It's
kitty
not
right
about
here.
Nix. I mean, it's.
You nixed it because you couldn't find one.
Yeah, nobody.
I was looking.
Pull up a receipt.
Man, I don't show mine, bro.
Nobody shares
Nah, I'm
their
not showing mine, bro.
DMs. None of y'all want to share them. I love it.
Okay. Guys on the panel, any questions for the lady?
Hey, check this out. Tiff says she got a degree, which I don't give a fuck about your degree. She says, Boogeyman, do you see white people going on live screaming about child support? Hello. Now, you say you got your degree and you educated and everything, but this what I mean by about men or white men talking about child support. See, y'all hate white women, but y'all worship the white man. And for all you people who know better, the father's rights movement started in 1960 by who? White men. The father's rights movement started in 1960s. You can Google it, look it up your damn self. Started by white men. And even a few women, white women, was involved. Just look it up since you educated. Another thing is you say you don't see white men talk about child support. Well, how many white people do you know? That's number two. And all you gotta do is go on Facebook and type in the father's rights movement, and you will see a bunch of white men from Australia, all over the United States, the father's rights movement in Canada, father's rights movement in Illinois, all these different states, Texas, and so on. And you'll see the white men who talk about child support and alienation and so on. That's where it started from. So I don't know who the boogeyman is, but you sure acting like the baby mama tears I speak on. So, you know, like I said, you educated, just go look it up yourself. Don't ask me. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all try to come with this deflection about the white man. Well, why the white man ain't complaining and all that shit? Y'all don't even know white men. Y'all ain't even around them. I learned this shit from white men. What are you talking about? That's what I'm saying. But I'm the dumb nigga off Cottage Grove, and I'm broke. Who hurt you? Mama black and everything else. But again, if you want to know about the white man, just go look it up your damn self. You on Facebook. You ain't got to go no further. Go on Facebook. You see all these different Facebook organizations that started by white men. Oh, come on, man. Come on, something better, man. Come on, man. Yeah, that's what I say. Y'all quick to say you got your fucking degrees, but yet y'all the least married and you the more single mothers. But I know I'm a hater. I get it. And even this white person named Dan keep talking about this isn't relevant at all, but yet she won't get off this motherfucker. Again, this video is actually talking about when you call out these black women who deserve to be called out, and yet you got motherfuckers come to their defense, playing victim, and also make them a model at the same time when they don't deserve to be. That's what it's about, and it's gonna prove my point. But like I said, if it ain't for you, don't watch this episode. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going through it. That's all you gotta do. But I'm the educated dummy. But let's continue.
Peace. Anything you want to know? Dating lifestyle?
Anything?
No, so what about what the mans be got going on? What be going on in they DM? That's what I be wondering. They told us, nah.
I don't care if she attacked one of y'all. Don't attack nobody out here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hear all that shit, bro. Shouldn't nobody be attacking nobody here. This ain't what it's about.
No, y'all told us to show our DM to the last girl we text. Show us y'all DM to the last nigga.
Okay, I got
Oh.
two things. Y'all
That
never
way.
showed anything.
First of all,
None of them.
Asian, can we see your DMs? No.
Nothing was shown.
My phone's red.
Y'all be talking about man and shit. What y'all be looking?
Now these two is one of the two right here. Maybe it's the one with the chain because he mentioned about the chain. He's gonna come to her defense, even though she was in the wrong, and talking about he could take his chain off and all that shit, and she ain't got to go nowhere. Simp it for her. But let's continue. I think it's him right here.
Looking for in a man. Let me ask y'all that question. When y'all in the club and a man come talk to y'all, what is y'all looking? What is y'all looking for in a man in the club? Like
in the club,
and we're not looking for no man in the club.
Y'all so worried about a man coming to the strip club and not throwing no money.
We'll start here. We'll start here and go one by one and go around so that way everybody can get their chance to speak without being interrupted. Go ahead.
If I'm in the club,
You're not talking to the mic.
If I'm in the
Now you heard what he said, right? I want you to hear what he said. He said he want people to go one at a time, so no one gets interrupted. That's why I'm playing some of it before we lead to the you mean and all that stuff. He said it. He said we're gonna do one at a time. We don't want to interrupt nobody. We're gonna be adults. Now check it out again.
What is y'all looking for in a man in the club? Like
in the club,
and we're not looking for no man in the club.
Y'all so worried about a man coming to the strip club and not throwing no money.
We'll start here. We'll start here and go one by one and go around so that way everybody can get their chance to speak without being interrupted. Go ahead.
So he even said it already. He said we're being interrupted. We're gonna go around in that circle. He's talking about all around here. You know what I'm saying? He's already initially telling this shit up front, so it don't get us no issue. Nobody cut nobody off. So he already said this, and well, I'll wait till we get to that part. Go ahead.
I'm in the club.
You're not
I'm not
talking to the
looking.
mic.
If I'm in the club, I'm just looking for a man in the club. So I want a man who's got money.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying.
You know, because I'm
That
probably not going to meet
bullshit.
a man who I'm going to see outside of the club in the club.
That's straightforward. All right, I'm gonna skip some of this shit because, like I said, he's talking about the man in the club. But I wanted you to hear when he had said, you know, people getting cut off, and we're gonna start from her all the way around.
We want a club, nigga,
If I'm in the club, I'm there to have fun.
6'2". How much money does he got to earn?
Don't even mean.
No, women
ain't
have
got no
way.
fucking money.
Loyalty, man. I look for loyalty.
I ain't gonna lie.
Facts.
When
Okay.
you first meet a nigga, like it be like later on down the line, you be like, damn, you not the same nigga that I met. Like, I used to like you for this reason. You not that no more.
See the boys be up.
That's that Instagram, man. That shit be fooling you.
Get some money. And then
Fake
we go.
IG posters.
Okay. Question for you. So let's say you're in a club. What does the ideal guy look like to approach you in the club?
My ideal guy to approach me?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna approach me, come correct. Don't approach me with no little boy energy. Don't approach me with the what are you doing after this? You gonna tell me what we doing after this. And if you gonna
No.
approach me like you know who you're talking to.
What does he look like? You would say.
What does he look like?
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm gay, so I mean
What? Hold on. So the person you're with now is it a girl?
yeah, I have a girlfriend.
Ah.
Okay.
That's cute.
Okay.
The point is hit different.
Shout out to you. Okay. All right, Asian dog. What about you?
What?
I saw you in the club. Actually, booby trap where I met you and my boy. Oh,
He went to the bathroom.
But what do you look for in a guy if he's gonna approach you in a club?
In a club, see, we ain't doing that. I ain't gonna lie. I
Okay.
been through so much shit. I ain't doing that. I go to the club and have fun, like with all my friends. Like I don't even care for a nigga at the club. But like still at the grocery store, like look, no, I'm just saying. But little shit like that, like little places like that, as I'm grown older, I just realized like my soulmate or my husband is not in the club. I done been in them clubs.
Right.
Okay, so no clubs, just outside.
Well, how he look?
No, I mean like instead of the club, he should approach you like supermarket, bookstore, things like that.
Coffee shop.
Yeah, some regular shit.
Y'all don't
I
even
feel
go
like
to
that's
the
the real
bookstore.
shit when it's regular.
The coffee shop is really what
Y'all
we're
don't even
looking
go to
for.
But I don't see
Oh
nobody in my
my
grocery stores. Where I stay, it's nobody.
Okay. What about you?
I'm gonna say nobody come looking for me at a bookstore or a coffee shop.
You don't even go to the
But the club,
But let's say the
library.
club,
Niggas be
yeah,
weird.
but it depends. Like I said, it depends on the vibe. I can't say this and that depending on whoever that may meet me.
It's
know
how
what
it
I
makes you
mean?
feel, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody's different. Everybody's special. I can't say.
Honestly, because if
I
I
gotta
do,
like you.
that's hypothetically speaking, and hypothetically.
So once the
speaking.
vibe is there, you kind of like.
If the vibe is
feel
there,
it
then
out.
yeah. If you don't got me, you got my vibe. I'm like, damn, you know, we get along. We Gucci, like, you know.
So he could be short, broke. Once the vibe is there.
If I have money, then he could be broke. But if he doesn't, if I
Hold on.
no, not like all the way broke.
I'm gonna skip some of it because, like I said, they really talking about being a man and all that stuff. And as you see, he got black women, white women. He got multicultural women that comes on his platform. So he's not biased when it comes to ethnicity coming up in here. He don't care. But let's continue. Well, both of them. Let me see. This it?
Oh no, you good? You good? You got me.
Okay, Miss.
I mean,
Miss
like
Carly.
everybody's different,
Nah,
but
I
like
understand you.
no, you understand me. Okay.
Miss iCarly, what about you?
I'm gonna just retweet everything that you just said.
Barbie?
Yeah, I'm gonna retweet it. That's so good. I'm gonna retweet everything that you just said. Thank you.
She
Thank
contradicted
you.
herself.
Okay.
Depends.
What you got to say? Say it to my face.
Do you even know what she said?
Not really, no.
Stupid.
Okay.
Fuck no.
Are you even on this podcast right now?
No, it's 1:23 a.m. Girl, it's a school night.
Just drunk.
Okay, I said if a guy, every guy is different. I don't know what people's pocket looking like. I don't pocket watch nobody. Yeah, that's who I am because I always got what I got, no matter what nobody else got. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't pocket watch nobody. But yeah, if he's broke, and he ain't trying to help me in my cause, and he knows that I'm, struggling, or even not. If he's not, then no, of course
So how
not.
you gonna know
Because
if he's
why
broke
would
if
I
you're not
go
pocket
with somebody
watching?
that's not trying to help me with
How you
the
gonna
fuck
know
I
he's
got
broke
going
if
on?
you're not pocket
Exactly.
watching?
Well, I don't think it counts
I'm
in
not,
Miami.
I'm not, because you will never know what somebody got. They could be even telling you all of that, and they could have $1 million in the bank. You would never know.
I agree because
People
it's
always
real
lie.
hard in
That's
this
why I'm-
city.
Don't ever
Yeah,
trust
I don't want
nobody.
to sound like an asshole, but both you guys are senseless. Like
I could
illogical
be
as hell.
senseless, but I am very, 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 optimistic and very like.
What?
You can say
I'm
whatever you
optimistic.
want.
Optimistic?
I'm one of those rare ones that
We're
actually believe
happy.
in love and maybe
But
I could
you're a
be like,
stripper.
in there for the money, but then
Now she say she believe in love and all that stuff, and dude said, "But you are a stripper. You can't make this shit up." Like I told you, a lot of people you have on there are strippers and OnlyFans and doing porn and all this shit, talking about they want a good man relationship. But that's a separate topic. I'm just letting you know. Not all of them, but a lot of them they come on there like that. And then some are cool, down to earth, some keep it real, and put people on game when it comes to these baby mama chairs as well. But let's continue.
of course, like you never know what
You're a
could
stripper.
happen.
Who's stripper? Wait.
Okay. Finn.
I work for a Fortune 500 company.
Yeah.
I'm not.
She's honest.
So,
Shit.
I think it don't matter. I don't think it really matters where you come
It
from.
doesn't
We have the
matter.
same stuff.
I'm from Boca.
What's
Hell
that?
yeah.
From Boca.
Boca Raton, baby.
Okay.
What is it?
All right.
That's
Who's next?
Florida,
Go ahead,
baby.
Fresh. Well, and we got the calculator up, by the way, as well.
Yep. So we can do chat.
My apology. This is Fresh. This is Fit. And they call him Myron. I think this is his real name. I forgot his. Y'all can put it in the chat. It's finna come up in a few seconds with this, with a disrespect start coming in.
I mean, like you be with
All
those
right.
people,
No, it's her turn to go.
you get to know like what love feels.
Guys,
like those people.
guys. Sidebar.
Now check this out. This is the part right here. Now they talking, as you see, she's all up in her ass, talking to her, whatever. And she was finna talk next, and then he just said, sidebar, meaning they finna talk. Myra Gaines, that's the stage name. Okay, Myra Gaines, that's the stage name. Now here we go, right here, y'all.
As well.
Yep. So we can do chats and
You know
then
what I mean? Like you
calculator.
be with
All
those
right.
people.
No, it's her turn to go.
You get to know like what love feels.
Guys,
like those people.
guys.
you don't get along with.
Sidebar conversations, please.
All right. What about
I've told you this is like this is like the fifth time I've told you that, right?
Sixth time.
Like stop.
Now you already said. He said sidebar, and he said this is the fifth time I told you about side conversation. He's talking to her. He's not cussing at her. He ain't calling no type of bitches or hoes. He ain't calling no. He ain't saying he ain't loud. He said sidebar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can talk after this, Tiff. But you heard what he said. I want y'all to hear it again. I want you to hear it again. He just told him sidebar, and he told her, he wasn't talking to her. This is the fifth time. And again, when he told her the fourth time, them 4 times, it was before she was here. So she didn't know that all this happened. She came in late, came in on the ass end. Now I want y'all to hear that again. That's what I mean, man. How dare you talk about disrespect and all that shit?
So we can do chats
You know
in
what I mean? Like,
the
you
calculator.
be with
All
those
right.
people,
No, it's her turn to go.
you get to know like what love feels. 'Cause, like those people, you don't get along with at all.
Sidebar conversations, please.
All right. What about
I've told you this is like this is like the 5th time I've told you that, right?
Yes.
6th time.
Like stop, for real, like stop.
He mean as fuck.
I'll just keep it real, man. Like, you got-
So here come Asian doll, and she says he mean as fuck. So she kicks the shit off. He mean as fuck because he told her, sidebar, this is the 5th time you doing the same bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue.
You haven't been here.
I
So
don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Yeah, it's the whole show.
yeah, she's been doing it the whole show. I'm not mean as fuck. I just have rules. Simple.
All right, go ahead. It's podcast.
Damn.
What I look for in a man
You a
in
mean
club
ass
that's
nigga.
like approaching me.
Hold on.
So again, he said she been doing this. He said, I'm not mean as fuck. He said he got rules. And then she says, damn, and then said, you a mean ass nigga. So she's escalating the situation. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to hear that again. But they say he was being petty, he was being mad, he was being angry, he was being disrespected to the queen and shit like that. I want y'all to hear it again.
All right.
Yes.
6th time.
Like stop. For real, like stop.
He mean as fuck.
I'll just keep it real, man.
No,
Like,
but
you
he's
haven't been here.
cool.
So
I
you
don't give a
haven't
fuck about none of that shit.
Yeah, it's the whole show.
Yeah, she's been doing it the whole show. I'm not mean as fuck. I just have rules. Simple.
All right, go ahead. It's podcast.
Damn.
What I look for in a man
You a
in
mean
club
ass
that's
nigga.
like approaching me.
Hold on. Excuse me?
You mean?
I'm not mean at all.
Okay, I don't care.
Have you been here the whole time?
No.
All right, then. So you don't know what was
I
happening,
don't
right?
give a fuck.
Okay.
Now, y'all remember what I read in the article where they said he was the aggressor and he said, you get the fuck out of here. They didn't put up the part where she said, I don't give a fuck. She started the fuck words. She started the fuck words. You know what I'm saying? If the video is frozen, I'm sorry, but at least y'all can hear it. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's doing that. It should be playing. I don't know why. And sometimes you have to log out and come back in. Sometimes it could be your shit. But I want y'all to hear that part again. He was explaining this is a podcast. These are the rules. She's not following the rules. He's saying that this is the 5th time. He asked her, have you been here? She said no. He said she been doing it all the time and she didn't give a fuck, like she said. And then, but the media, the social media, TSR and everybody else say he's hate black women and he disrespected to black women and shit like that. Let's hear it again.
Yes.
6th time.
Like stop. For real, like stop.
He mean as fuck.
I'll just keep it real, man. Like, you haven't been here. So
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Yeah, it's the whole show.
Yeah. And you know what? I didn't notice it, but even the woman on the side said he's cool. This is his podcast. So even she right here said he's cool. This is his podcast. She knew she fucked up, but this motherfucker coming to her defense and talking this shit because she the type that will fight a dude. She's the type that will, bust them dope moves on men. These the ones who are more masculine than the average man. But these the ones you're supposed to protect, worship, goddess, and everything else. And again, we got Dana Spears coming on here, keep saying it's irrelevant, but yet she still watched the motherfucker. So that's what I'm saying, man. But you can't make this shit up. You've been saying this all through, but you ain't got off yet. If I felt I'm watching something that's irrelevant, the child support shit like that, I would have been got off. I wouldn't have said a goddamn thing. I'd be like, let me get the fuck out. This dude ain't talking about nothing I want to hear. Now watch him next time, or don't watch him at all, block him. But yet, they're gonna keep saying in the comments like that's gonna make people, oh, well, let me stop watching because they ain't said so. It ain't gonna work, pimp.
I've told you this is like this is like the 5th time I've told you that, right?
Yes.
6th time.
Like stop. For real, like stop.
He mean as fuck.
I'll just keep it real, man. Like, you haven't been here.
I
So
don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Yeah, it's the whole show.
yeah, she's been doing it the whole show. I'm not mean as fuck. I just have rules. Simple.
All right, go ahead. It's podcast.
Damn.
What I look for in a man
You a
in
mean
club
ass
that's
nigga.
like approaching me.
Hold on. Excuse me?
You mean?
I'm not mean at all.
He did the because she called him a mean ass nigga. She called him a mean ass nigga. but yet he's in the wrong and he was being emotional because he did and he said, excuse me, but she said, you mean. She didn't say you a mean ass nigga. See, I want y'all to pay attention on how these simping force will come to these baby mama tears, our Keishas, our watermelon niece's defense, even though they like to cause havoc and cause harm and set this shit up on fire. This is why you got these baby mama terrorists killing 6-year-olds and how they simp ass son, they ate a sister. You can't make this shit up. Now, like I said, but so far, he's the aggressor, he's the evildoer, and he's disrespected to your queen.
Excuse me?
You mean?
Let me let y'all hear, because she didn't say it too loud, but she said, mean ass nigga. After it's supposed to be a done deal.
The porching me.
Hold on. Excuse me?
You mean?
Fuck about none of that shit.
Yeah, it's the whole show. Come on.
Yeah, she's been doing it the whole show. I'm not mean as fuck. I just have rules. Simple.
All right, go ahead.
It's podcast.
Damn.
What I look for in a man in
mean
love,
ass
that's
nigga.
like a porching me.
Hold on. Excuse me?
You mean?
I'm not mean at all.
Okay, I don't care.
Have you been here the whole time?
No.
All right, then. So you don't know what was
I
happening,
don't
right?
give a fuck.
Okay.
And at first she said, I don't care. He said, have you been? No. He said, but then you don't know what's going on. She said, I don't give a fuck, but that's what I'm saying. But these the ones you got you gotta protect. Nah, these the motherfuckers you gotta stay away from. Because these the ones that get your ass set up for kill. These the ones get your car shot up, your house shot up. These the ones get all these civic forces to come to the defense, even though she's causing all this havoc. Just like them two little motherfuckers that got their car shot up. Who would them civic forces do? Come out there and beat his ass. When actually he was trying to save they lives and shit. But what do I know?
Look for in a man
You a
in
mean
love,
ass
that's
nigga.
like a porching me.
Hold on. Excuse me?
You mean?
I'm not mean at all.
Okay, I don't care.
Have you been here the whole time?
No.
All right, then. So you don't know what was
I
happening,
don't
right?
give a fuck.
Okay, then. So how you going to come on somebody's show, not know what go down and say, oh, you're mean?
It don't matter. I can say what I want.
Okay.
See, and that's what that feminist ideology. I can say what I want. I could do what I want. And I one time have he raised his voice. He called her bitches and hoes and none of this shit, but that's what they put out there on social media. And yes, she can say what she want. But then when he told her to get the fuck out, this motherfucker say, I ain't going nowhere. And there's some goof in the background, simping for us to come out. She ain't got to go nowhere. Coming out, doing the good old Super Dave.
Here I come to save the day.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can get the fuck off the show too.
I don't give a
Man,
Get off the show
chill,
too.
man. Chill out, bro.
Let me let y'all hear him say you get the fuck off, because he did say you get the fuck off the show. But mind you, she said in the beginning, I don't give no fuck. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Know what was happening,
I don't
right?
give a fuck.
Okay, then. So how you going to come on somebody's show, not know what go down and say, oh, you're mean?
It don't matter. I can say what I want.
Okay, well, you can get the fuck off the show too.
I don't give a fuck.
Get
Man,
off the show
chill,
too.
man.
And again, she said, I don't give a fuck, but she didn't get up and leave. Just like when I tell people, you don't have to watch this podcast, you don't have to watch this show, block the page and move on. If you disagree with what I say, no, I don't give a fuck. And stay these pussy ass on here all day long. And then come on here tomorrow and still talk shit, say the same rhetoric that they said yesterday. Now, mind you, y'all saw the article that they posted and said that he was disrespectful. He was acting like a bitch. He was being emotional and all this shit. But who's the aggressor here, y'all? That's about right and wrong. Who was the aggressor here? Who said the first curse word? Who got disrespectful? You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, you call that shit out. You the coward. You the racist. You a self-hater. You off cold and all this shit. That's why I don't take you slipping force ass nigga seriously. Not at all. Not at all. That's why I call out everything to the T, because motherfuckers went against these two, and I understand a lot of y'all don't like them. You know what I'm saying? And y'all call them fraud and all that shit fake. The ones who watch them and shit. But let's take that away and talk about what's right and what's wrong. And this motherfucker was trying to cause some havoc and try to get some shit kicked off because she knew that Simp forces was gonna come to her defense. And even she said on her tweet, she said that he was gonna get his ass beat. And man, this is his path. This way he live. See, now if he was to say, I don't want no more black women on his platform, then y'all call him a racist and he's wrong and everything else, which actually I'll tell him, y'all ain't no baby mama tears allowed in this motherfucker. I would, but I get it. And at the same time, she is putting him in his place. I have to keep it real. She put him in his place because she did not leave until after he got up and left. She stayed long until she felt like leaving. See, when he told get the fuck out, she said she wasn't go no motherfucker well. See, That's when she started fucking with his masculinity. See, that's what I'm saying. So he fucked up, allowing this motherfucker to cause this havoc and fuck up their show. But let's finish it off.
Show too.
I don't give a
Man,
Get off the show
chill,
too.
man. Chill out, bro.
Listen, don't do my baby like
Nah,
that.
you can go.
Chill, chill. She ain't gotta
You're
go.
not gonna come on the platform.
Nah, chill, bro.
Okay.
She ain't gotta go nowhere.
No,
Chill.
Now you hear the Simp force talking about chill, he ain't gotta go nowhere. Now don't get me twisted. He most likely he won't gonna get his ass whooped because we know he's a carry and you know in Florida you can stand your ground regardless. Yeah, you right. And I ain't saying that he was gonna get jumped on. What I'm saying is they was gonna try to tear up his household because that's his spot, and they was gonna try to fuck up his livelihood. And using the state of Florida where stand your ground law, it would have been justified whether they had a gun or not. See, that's what I'm saying. These baby mama terrorists, shit like this, Al Quishas will turn around and set other men up for failure to come to their fence. Then if he off them, it's gonna be justified, and then y'all be talking about Black Lives Matter and shut him down, and he's a hater and he's a racist and all this shit. You just cannot make this shit up. But I want y'all to hear that Simp Forcer. Chill. She ain't gotta go nowhere. In his motherfucking house, his property, and she's being disrespectful, and another motherfucker don't even live there. A guest gonna tell him she ain't gotta go nowhere.
happened,
I
right?
don't give a fuck.
Okay, then. So how you gonna come on somebody's show, not know what go down, and say, "Oh, you're mean"?
It don't matter. I can say what I want.
Okay, well
This
you can get the
fucking
fuck off the show
freedom of
too.
speech. I don't give a
Get
Man,
off the show
chill,
too.
man. Chill out, bro.
Listen, don't do my baby like
Nah,
that.
you can go.
Chill. She ain't gotta
You're not
go.
gonna come on the platform.
Nah, chill, bro. She ain't gotta go nowhere.
No, she
Chill,
can go.
chill,
I don't
bro.
have to.
Chill.
Come on, baby. We don't have to be this.
And see, and old boy, and even Myra said she could go. And then she said, I ain't gotta go nowhere. Again, trying to disrespect and all this shit. Now, one time did he get loud? Did he bulk up? Did he jump up? Did he call her bitches and hoes and rats and all this shit? Nope. But guess what the article said? Everybody else saying he disrespecting black women, and she said she took up for another black woman. The same black woman said he's cool. This is his podcast. You cannot make this shit up.
Mean, we could all be.
Listen.
Come on.
Still
Chill
kind
out,
of mean as
bro.
fuck.
Let's calm
I'm
down.
sorry.
He's hot. I'm calm.
No, I'm very.
So she twisted there to say he's hot. I'm calm, and like I said, he ain't did nothing to be hot. But at the same time, he's being disrespected, and you steady trying to poke that bear. But if he was to do one of them Rejay Black moves, then all of a sudden he'll be a piece of shit, domestic violence, and woe is me, and y'all be talking this motherfucking rhetoric.
How dare you do this to me?
Yep. Let's continue.
Just
I don't
mean,
give
we
a
could
fuck.
all be.
Listen.
Come on.
Chill out, bro.
Let's calm
I'm
down.
sorry.
He's hot. I'm calm.
No, I'm very calm. But it's like, bro, you got to show a little bit of respect on the platform.
It's cool,
disrespect.
bro.
You talking about some other
Chill.
shit. I say you mean. It is what it is. What the fuck you want me to say?
That's
You
not the truth,
mean,
though.
you mad about I said me? You grown as hell.
So now she trying to say he's acting like a kid. And like I said, again, he ain't went against her, call her bitches and hold none of that shit. All he told her was, I'm not mean. We got rules here. You cannot be talking on the side like this. This is the fifth time the girl was doing this shit. And even the girl said, yeah, I was out of line. But she's talking shit like she's really doing something. She only doing it because she want him to get up and knock a fool. She want him to try to attack her or whatever because she know that them Simp forces is going to come save the day.
Here I come to save the day.
But if y'all know how he get down, you already know that he's packing, and if he kill you, he's gonna get away with it. It's gonna be justified, and she'll be the one screaming, "Woe is me!" hashtag, and he's a piece of shit ass nigga, and I didn't do nothing, and I'm a victim. You cannot make this shit up.
I can't see you though, bitch.
That's not the truth,
Me,
though.
you mad about I said me? You grown as hell.
Well,
yeah, well.
Okay. So earlier on the show, there's a little back and forth. So he was just telling her to chill because
she's still talking shit about the fuck and all that extra shit. That's what I'm saying. And now he's trying to explain to her that this happened from earlier. This.
So earlier on the show, there's a little back and forth. So he was just telling her to chill because it was like 5 times before to like chill.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Okay, but I said he mean.
But even old girl, when he said that, she said, yeah, saying it's true. This ain't no lie. He ain't just trying to be disrespectful. He ain't trying to front. He ain't trying to do none of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like 5 times before to like chill.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Okay, but I said he mean. Why he want to stop the shit?
Well,
do some dramatic.
Because you don't know what was going on.
We are.
It's good though, bro.
Why
Hey,
would
yo.
that piss you off?
And even though he just said that this happened earlier, she's like, I don't care. She trying to twist the narrative, trying to say he pissed off because I said he was mean. So she trying to flip the scenario like it's all about this mean shit. No, it's the fact that he's trying to run a show and y'all talking on the side and is disrespecting everybody else that should be listening and letting the person talk. That's why. But yet, she's the victim and the savior, and he's the villain. He's the mad. He's the emotional. He's the one acting like a girl. He's the one acting like a child. He's in his feelings. He's being gay and all this shit. Let's finish this shit off.
Chill, bro. It's all right. We all right. We good.
He want a moment. Get us slow.
We good. Let's keep going, bro. We all
I want
right.
to leave.
Let's keep
No,
baby.
don't
You
leave,
got
please.
I won't.
Please.
Okay, just like from here on out, like please
on his
one
ass,
at a
he's
time
tripping.
because we're
Yeah,
gonna get short
we'll
right now,
start
okay?
it over. I promise I won't say nothing. I
This
promise.
is the fifth time.
Okay.
And even the partner said, okay, let's just do the one at a time and all this and she got to get it. He ain't saying nothing else now. You know what I'm saying? I guess he done with this shit. Yeah, he put himself in the corner. He did put himself in the corner. And that's when he gets up and then he leaves and then finally she leave after he leave. And I believe she left because she wanted to kick shit off because I was hearing shit in the background, but I couldn't really hear it.
The last time.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, let's start
Go
it
ahead.
over. Okay.
When a man approached me in a club, I like to smell good cologne and like to see jewelry on him,
Bro.
and of course, buy me a drink. So.
I got hold
So
on.
jewelry
I got
bring
something to say.
attention?
I got something to say.
There be some broke niggas with some jewelry now.
Hold on.
God damn.
Hold on. How much times you been to a club and you 21?
Wait, what I'm saying?
What cologne though?
mean-
What cologne?
Whatever sounds good.
Don't be fooled by the jewelry now. Come
What
on
I'm
now.
saying, though.
I'm not
Don't
saying
say that.
nothing about the jewelry.
So all you need is jewelry and cologne. That's it.
No, I mean it's all about hygiene.
I
and,
know a
like,
couple
good
niggas
looks.
ain't got no jewels, man.
I
That's
mean,
rich.
Of course, when you want like a man approach you, you want them to look good. So nothing wrong with that.
Listen, though.
Don't let them
Listen.
diamonds fool you, babe. Don't do that.
All right.
Oh, I'm vain
So with
now?
that, and then we'll
Nah,
do,
nah. I'm just talking in general. Don't get
the
me beat
calculator.
up. But
No, we end the show after this.
After this, okay, cool.
Yeah, 20 up.
All right, Ken Lester says $20. Does Frank comes out?
So Myron got up, he went back there and said, hey, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna end this after this because he wanted to sit back and stay around with this bullshit that went on. But let's continue.
Omicron, where he at?
That is
And someone
nasty.
get pink shirt and netty pot.
Daddy pop for tomorrow
That's
morning.
messed up.
I need one. Venmo me or send it to me via Uber Eats. Thanks. Bye.
We got Dixie Normus.
Thank you.
$10 says girl, two away from Myron and Freshina. Okay. We got DJ says Dan, when Asian Law sat down, she made all the other girls look busted. Yep. Later. All right.
So yeah, she's saying bye. You know why she's saying bye with a smile on her face? Because the damage was done. She did what she came there for, to cause havoc, cause destruction, and try to sabotage another man's show. But again, you call this shit out, they will call you the evildoer. They'll call you a threat. They call you a self-hater, an Uncle Tom, and they call you a piece of shit, scum, and everything else, but won't call out what really went on this podcast. And no different from when you go to court, man, white, black, blue, or green, and you go in that courtroom with your evidence on what this baby mama Terry's been doing and causing havoc, and she played victim, and the judge says every other weekend, even though I got proof and showing you the neglect and this, and the alienation, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, every other weekend. And she's a primary parent, and you work a good ass job. She don't work, so that's $100,000, and we're gonna take 25% of that. And you know, that's for one kid, that's $1,500 a month, and court is adjourned. See, it's no different. And then everybody behind her got her back, her family. Your own mama go against you and support a baby mama Ted because she was a baby mama Ted. You just didn't realize it until you got put in the same situation. That's why your daddy wasn't around. See, and they will make her a martyr. You did right taking him to child support. You did right alienating him. You doing right manipulating your his son and manipulating the daughter to hate him. You did right. You did right to go back to child support because he ain't kissing your ass. You want to say he got more money next year. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, and that's another thing. They won't call out Cynthia G. Cynthia G always talk about if you're gonna have a black man and you pregnant with a black boy having an abortion and shit like that, they're not gonna put that on TSR. See, because when the black feminist baby mama tears can can dictate and say shit like that, it's justified. But when a black man speak his piece on preference and say this ain't right and all that, he's a hater. You just cannot make this shit up. So, you know, I understand a lot of y'all like say, hey, this ain't got nothing to do with child support, but it has something to do with baby mama terrorism. And it has something to do with these baby mama terrorists that play victim after they cause havoc. And yet, motherfuckers come to their defense, even though they see that she's causing havoc. No different than these simp ass judges that see that this bitch is a wacko and a nut and causing harm and havoc with the kids. They still give that baby mama terrorist custody because it benefits them on their money. You know, I told you, a lot of these judges get a percentage of child support. And also it keeps their job, keeps them in the seat because a lot of these judges are political judges. So they got to stay voted in. You got a lot of these piece of shit ass lawyers who worship and take up for these baby mama terrorists. They pays them a lump sum for their campaign. So it's a lot of factors when it comes to this court system. But you tell these motherfuckers, they say, nah, you just didn't want to be a father. Oh, no, you didn't fight hard enough. Motherfuckers spent $30,000 and still ain't got nothing to show for it. Still got every other weekend, if that. Because she ain't following the court order, so you still ain't seeing your kids. And then she bring the kid over there to cause havoc, disrespect your wife and all this shit and talk about these motherfucking and then she got on child support paying $1,000 a month, $500 and everything else unjustly. But she don't want you to compare it to time, but she wants you to spend equal amount of money. Man, get the fuck out of here. So even though this situation had nothing to do with child support, it has a lot to do with baby mama terrorists that runs up in that courtroom to try to set the man up for failure, whether it's white, black, blue, or green. And also, I believe she's a baby mama terrorist that got a kid, living single motherism lifestyle, and she gonna raise another Pookie, another Ray Ray, another Dirty Dick Ronnie, and shit like that. Matter of fact, yeah, like I said, I know a lot of y'all don't like Fresh and Fit. It ain't about taking up for them as far as the podcast, because I know. But it's about the lies that they said that Myron was doing. That's all it's about. If y'all don't like them, I get it. If y'all say they fraud, they fake, they living a fake lifestyle, they paying for this, they paying for that, I get it. I ain't talking about about what they don't, you know, what they do on a platform. I'm talking about a man that was accused of being a racist to black women, and he was acting a fool, and he was disrespecting, and he didn't, and he was the evildoer. When in actuality, you saw the truth. See, it's the same thing when you go in this courtroom and you trying to fight for equal pay to showing proof that this baby mama terrorist ain't worth a shit, and this baby mama terrorist is alienating you and causing havoc, and the judge say, yeah, I see what you're saying, but I think she's still the best fit, and give her primary custody, if not sole custody. And you got to see your kids 4 times out the month, and if not, you got to see them on supervised visitation because she say you was a threat. So that's what it's about. It's about right and wrong. It ain't about I don't personally like dude, and because I don't like him because of what he talk about, oh, he deserved it. No, that ain't how we. That ain't how we do. That ain't how we do. Right, wrong is wrong. No. Now here's another thing. I'm gonna read this article. Joe Budden, good old Joe Budden. He comes to the baby mama terrorist defense, talking about these some weak whack suckers and goofies and stuff like that. And we're gonna talk about him. We're gonna talk about him because it's funny. I told you, you got a lot of these dudes that come to these baby mama terrorist defense. Like you got what's the singer name? What's that singer name? He love black women, love black queen, but he won't marry one. What is his name that played on Tyrese? Black queen, Mother Earth. He worshiped the black woman, but he won't marry a black woman. He marries a mixed girl that's mixed with black, but he don't marry a black woman. But he tell y'all that he love black women, but every time he get married, he got a mixed one. Come to y'all motherfuckers defense that don't deserve to be protected. And yet, he won't marry you. Then you got people like Derrick Jackson. He's come telling y'all don't have to lose weight. He tell y'all can be single moms. That's the best thing in the world. And he didn't even tell y'all motherfucker he was married till he got caught up in this shit. And then all this shit he said that you know, black men is this and black men is that, and he's doing the same shit black men been doing for a long time. And now he get caught in this shit, and he didn't even tell y'all motherfucker he was married. He made it like he was never married. Gave y'all false hope that y'all was gonna get him. You cannot make this shit up. And then you got young Pharaoh that's been young Pharaoh that said he'll kill for one of you Black Goddess queens. And guess what now? He's being set up for failure by his same queen goddess that he got kids with. Now, because of that, they fucked up his money. They sabotaged his YouTube platform. They destroyed his character. Now he's a deadbeat. He's domestic violence. He's an unfit father and all this shit. And he's being set up by his own queen. Yes, and you got Tank. I deserve ass nigga. Same thing. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all, I'm gonna let Denzel, I'm gonna let Denzel speak for Malcolm X.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Now, where's the one with good old Joe Budden? Joe Budden, good old Joe Budden. Joe Budden. Joe Budden. Y'all know who Joe Budden is. He used to be on drugs back in the day. He's a lyricist. He's definitely a lyricist. He's definitely a lyricist, or was a lyricist. And he has something to say about Fresh and Fit. Now, y'all saw the video. Y'all saw what really happened. And he saw it too. But yet, he comes to her defense, just like a lot of these dudes on Facebook coming to these two baby mama terrorists' defense. Joe Budden Blast Fresh and Fit podcast. I see why they hate some of you having microphones. That's one of his posts. When it comes to podcasting, Joe Budden for sure knows a thing or two. So when he calls out the host of the Fresh and Fit podcast, too ignorant. He said too ignorant, inexperienced, insecure, fragile, and weak in regards to their latest controversial interview. There is a point to be made. He says, in case, let me make this bigger for y'all. Okay. He says, in case you missed the story, the Fresh and Fit podcast was the subject of social media slander earlier this week for mistreating their guest, Agent Doll. I don't know how the fuck they mistreated her, but let's continue. During her appearance, one of the hosts, Myra Gaines, disrespectfully spoke to Agent Dog, leading her to walking out of the episode. Now, see that lie right there? Disrespectfully spoke to Agent Dog, leading her to walk out of the episode. She wasn't going nowhere. She said, I don't give a fuck. I ain't going nowhere. She did not get up and leave until he got up and left. And he said he's going to shut this shit down. You know what I'm saying? So, Gaines was then dragged across social media for both his statements towards Agent Dog and also past remarks on how he did not find Black women attractive. He didn't say that. He said that he don't deal with Black women too much. But you see what I told you about these motherfuckers try to told you anything to set a man up for failure, that's what they do. And this is what he says right here. Now, I don't know why they wrote this twice. Did they do this twice? This coming from all this come from Joe Budden. This is what he had to say. Now, I don't normally do the repost another pod thing because one, I just don't, and two, some stuff just doesn't deserve to be highlighted. But today, I'll make an exception. This is him talking. I don't know these two doofs, but they don't get to do this. Too ignorant, inexperienced, insecure, fragile, and weak for this stale gimmick to not be seen, though. Black women are everything, especially beautiful. Every kind of beautiful, too. So to hear this for them, LOL, is laughable, but it's not. Now, this dude right here, he don't have no kids by a Black woman. Ain't his shout out to Ricky Manning, y'all. And shout out Dennis Sperl early. He came up here and donated, man. I was just too hyped him out in this shit. But don't he have kids by a mixed woman and one Puerto Rican, something like that? But let's continue. Like you say, they black, beautiful, and everything. Now, one time, their mom said he was ugly and nothing like that. But let's continue. He said, "Now I don't normally do the repost another pod thing because one, I don't. They wrote it. Look, they wrote it again. I just don't. And two, some stuff doesn't seem to be highlighted. But today, I'll make an example. Button wrote, I don't know these two dudes. Yeah, they wrote it again. Why they do that? I don't know. Okay, let me go down further. These idiots know most podcasts can't get off the ground or gain any traction without love or hate from black women. So I want y'all to see this highlight. This is what I'm saying about these simp forces. This is why you got a lot of these content creators on YouTube who will come to these baby mama Terry's defense because you heard what he said? These idiots know most podcasts can't get off the ground or gain any traction without love or hate from black women. So this is why a lot of your content creators that y'all fuck with, but y'all be side-eyeing, because they will tell you, don't deal with these type of black women, don't deal with XYZ, don't do none of this. But at the same time, they will come to their defense and bring them on their platform and build their platform up before they build up your platform, black man. See, they badmouth black women, call them all types of queashes and all this shit, but then turn around and say, I used to do something like that. I love the community. You can't make this shit up. And this idiot right here is telling you that basically, when the black woman disrespect you, and she got like a baby mama test, he's telling you that deal with it because we need them, because without them, your shit won't be off the ground. Now let's continue. Both act as fuel. This is nothing more than cheap, tasteless heave at a payday. The words don't match their actions. If you hate them, do it without them. Skip the topic. Don't have them as guests. You clearly don't know how to host them. Don't cater convo towards them. Say no to every dollar view, like, download, subscription generated directly or indirectly by them, then I believe you. This is just pure laziness, amongst other things. If you can't find a funny/creative way to be inclusive or discuss dating, then go back to the drawing board. I'll skip the lecture on self-hatred. See, there you go to self-hater. And just be glad they make it so easy to spot. And lastly, and look, this is the best one. And lastly, yes, we love Shaniqua and Laquisha. Lacanya is the personal favorite. See, these dudes are simp forces. They will do anything to get that collection plate. They no different from these preachers, these fake ass preachers that we talking about. See, they're not gonna go against the code because majority of black women follow this dude. And if he go against them, whether they wrong, oh no, he gonna lose his collection plate. He's no different from the rest of these fake ass YouTube content creators that do the spin a Rooney and do the switch round to look out for these same baby mama tears they tell y'all don't deal with. Yes, lastly, we love Shaniqua and Quisha. So they love our Keishas and our Quishas and our Watermelon Nisha. That's what he's saying. See, that's what I'm saying. Anything to get some attention. Anything to get that collection plate up. Anything to get that subscription. Anything to get that shine. And then he said, I see why they hate some of you niggas having microphones. Shake my head. This come out of his mouth. Joe Budden. Who now, like I said, these dudes would throw another man under the bus, even though you saw that video and you knew that that bitch was causing harm and havoc and everything with the Simp Force manager, and yet you go against them because you know it'd be good for your collection plate. You cannot make this shit up. Now, I hope y'all know Joe Budden is the same dude. He say he loves Shaquisha and he love his queen, but didn't he get charged with abusing a black woman? Didn't he also get accused just last year of sexual harassment of another co-host, black queen, black woman? Let's look that up right quick. See, that's what I'm saying, man. These simp forces will have multiple baby mamas. They'll holler Hotep. They holler Black Lives Matter and all this shit. But they call you a bum and you got one child, or you got kids by the same woman, and these motherfuckers got like 7 kids, 5 kids, or they dealing with other races of women, but call you a sellout because you say that this black woman was wrong. And this dude say he loves Shaquisha. He love Beniqua. Oh yeah. See, that's what he ain't lying. He ain't lying. Anything to get that collection plate. So I want y'all to check this out before I get back on the couch and do the deadbeat shit I normally do. Joe Budden accused of sexual harassment by podcast host Olivia Dope issues apology. Now, mind you, she was the co-host, and she came out and called it out. This dude didn't come out and say, I didn't do that. She lying. None of that shit. Now, I never been to jail. For a lot of y'all baby mama Ted supporters, you know, I don't have an F on my report card. I don't even have a arrest record. I'm proud to say that shit. Now, this dude is known for beating black women. But they're going to tell y'all now, since she's saving y'all baby mama Ted's out quick, they're going to say that, but that was the past. You know, like they told Jim Crow Joe about him doing a crime bill and shit. They said that was 50 years ago. And I asked the same dumb black ass dude, I said, well, from that logic, we shouldn't talk about slavery because that was 200 years ago, right? So you can't make this shit up. These are the most smartest, dumbest, educated motherfuckers on the planet. See, now, this happened somewhere around May of 2021. This just happened. See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. I'm dumb. I don't know no better. You talking about some, don't talk about Jim Crow Joe. Trump's a racist. Trump's a Klan member. So what is Jim Crow Joe? He passed the crime bill. He passed bills to destroy black family and black men. But you say that Trump is more racist than him when Trump ain't did no shit like that. He did more, father I'm concerned, he did more for the fucking black community than fucking Obama. If you want to know the truth. And then now y'all voted to get him out, the racist, to bring another racist in. And now y'all regret voting for this motherfucker, him and Kamala Harris. And now you talking about he ain't doing right like he said he was, boss. Yes, sir, boss. See, but I'm the sellout coon. But you voted to bring another motherfucker Klan member in this motherfucker, and you thought he was gonna look out for you, black motherfuckers. And on that note, I'm gonna let Denzel speak for Malcolm X.
You've been had.
Yeah.
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run on muck.
So yeah, and let y'all know that like 90% of women, black women, voted for that motherfucker. The same ones that want to set you up for failure, black men. You can't make this shit up. Yeah. So now y'all really get the fuck out of here. See, now let's get to this right here. Joe Budden, accused of sexual harassment by a podcast host, Olivia Dope. He issues an apology. So he knows it's true. So he didn't lie and say he didn't do it. He actually admitted. He didn't come out. He said it. He apologized. So he did. The same ones that just said that these dudes are stupid and I love Boniqua, Bokisha. And if you love these black women, then why are you sexually harassing them, sir? I ain't never sexually harassed no black woman, white woman, none of that. And I'm a deadbeat. And this dude did the shit. She left the show and she called him out and he apologized. But let's read this shit. See, this is why I say these dudes right here are the symbol forces that will kill for these baby mama terrorists and set you up for failure, even though they the real Pookies and Ray Rays. Can't make this shit up. Dope said that Budden continuously made sexual, suggestive remarks to her that made her extremely uncomfortable during the recording of an episode of See the Things is for the Joe Budden Network. Yes, her name is Olivia. Make this big for y'all. Olivia Dope, a DJ and former host of Joe Budden Network podcast. See the Thing is, released a video yesterday, May 17th, in which she alleges that Joe Budden sexually harassed her during the recording of an episode. Budden was a guest on the episode, hosted at the time by Dope, Bridget Kelly, and Mandy B. In her video, Dope said that Joe Budden continuously made sexual, suggestive remarks to her that made her extremely uncomfortable, as well as fearful of dampening the mood if she didn't laugh along while he made those sexual remarks to her. She also described an incident where Budden asked to hug her. It's unbeknownst to me until I actually watched back the episode that he was moving his hips while he was hugging me, she said. So he trying to grind on that shit. See, he trying to do the R. Kelly bump and grind shit on him. See, and he didn't think she was gonna say shit. Today, Budden addressed the video and the incident in the statement, according to Rolling Stone, and in the statement to RS, he said, I want you to see exactly what this motherfucker said. Mr. Saving Black Women. As a podcaster, it is my job to address topics and create dialogue around them. During the conversation on the thing is podcast, I didn't handle the topics with the sensitivity they deserve. I recognize my words and power in that situation created an upsetting environment for Olivia. So he sounded like a good old politician when these fake ass preachers and shit. Upon reflection, both the network and I take accountability for this. Now, he put in the network saying the network and I take accountability for this. The network ain't had nothing to do with that shit, dude. The network didn't hug her and ground her and all that shit and talk sexual on the podcast. It was your motherfucking ass. But now you trying to throw them under the bus. I gotta say that again. Upon reflection, both the network and I take accountability for this. So he's not saying he didn't do it. He's not saying that, man, she took it the wrong way. None of that. He's taking accountability. And he says, I apologize sincerely to Olivia, her former co-host, our staff, and the public. In an effort to not further any trauma, the episode will be removed from all platforms. We support all women's rights to feel comfortable and protected in the workplace, says the man that was doing all this and trying to talk sexual and thought she was going. We fell short of that in an instant. So he said we. He talking this we shit. So he deflected, kind of deflected, standing said I. He says we. You know, like these baby mama chairs. It was them. It was they. It wasn't me. It was y'all. He says we fell short of that in this instant. We support Olivia in her quest to heal, applaud her for finding the strength to share her experience, and wish her the best in all her future endeavors. This motherfucker, he said he applaud. We support Olivia in her quest to heal and applaud her for finding the strength to share her experience. Being sexually harassed is an experience. See, that's what I'm saying. What sharing her experience, that's strength. You can't make this shit up. He said, I am taking the time to listen and learn. We have already begun to make the necessary changes to ensure that this is a safe environment for all moving forward. And that's no different from when Black people work at a State Farm or work at a McDonald's and they start doing some racist shit up in there. And then when they get caught in their shit because of the manager doing some Klan shit, what happens? They come with the same bullshit ass paragraphs talking about we're going to make sure we take ethnicity classes and all this shit and give them $1,000 in the blunt of mouth and hope this shit just be swept on the rug. This is exactly what this motherfucker doing. Ain't no different. No different. I am taking the time to listen and learn. We have already begun to make the necessary changes to ensure that this is a safe environment for all moving forward. We at the network endeavor to continue to elevate Black women's voices and create opportunities to have constructive conversations to impact change. See, that's what I'm saying. See, he's so thirsty and so you know what I'm saying, emotional that he cannot come on anybody else platform to talk shit about another Black man, about him hating Black women, when you doing sexual harassment shows that you don't respect Black women, that you hate Black women. Because if you love Black women, you wouldn't dare do no shit like this. You cannot make this shit up. Yeah. See, this happened just in 2021, guys. This ain't happened 20 years ago because y'all like to say, well, that's old news and the past and shit like that. That happened last year. Last summer. And then at the end, he said, we at the network endeavor to continue to elevate Black women's voices and create opportunities to have constructive conversation to impact a change. And here's the thing, since he got a lot of women followers, a lot of them sided with him to go for him. You know, we understand you made a mistake. But if it had been me, since I say Al Quisha's Al Keisha, they'll say hang him and give him the 21 gun salute and good form, lock him up in jail. Don't fuck up his platform because he still love Black women. That was just one bitch in the dust. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't take these these motherfuckers in the community talk seriously at all, because they when y'all hear about this pick me, because they say that this man is actually right and they about what's right. The definition, I'm gonna say it again, the definition of a pick me is one who pick and choose who's right, who's wrong, who's real, who's not, based off who he or she is and who they like and don't like. You cannot make this shit up. Like I said, these dudes will come to these baby mama tears, Alquisha's defense. They will definitely kill for them. They will die for them. They do it for their own mama. They do it for a woman they don't know and come to their defense. They will sit back and call you a hater. They'll say you Uncle Tom. They'll say you a piece of shit. All kin folks and all skin folks ain't kin folks and all the different things. Even though you see the video, even though you see the article, even though you see the proof, just like in these courtrooms. And y'all motherfuckers want to sit back talking about who hurt you, your mama black, and y'all really thought it was some white man on the fuck child support Facebook. Well, now you know who the fuck am I, for those that just came on here. And now you know who I stand by, and I'm going to keep talking my shit. I am in Chicago. I'm from Chicago, born and raised. I ain't never motherfucking Idaho, and don't come outside. So like I said, I'm here to expose the truth when it comes to child support, when it comes to alienation, and also when it comes to expose you baby mama tears, Al Quishas, Al Keishas, Al Karens, Al Wallace Nishas, Al Senoritas, Al Zhang, Al Chang, and all the rest of the gang. I'm always call these motherfucking terrorists. So like I said, I'm gonna let my man say it.
Truth is what it is.
And I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers.
You can't handle the truth.
So everybody else that understand exactly how this page get down on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and everything else, y'all roll with me, man, and come on the YouTube channel, because on here, that's where we do dialogues about these baby mama tears, this unjust system. We do 101s. We talk about fathers who got custody, some who a lot of them got screwed by the system. We even talk to women who are alienated. We talk to women who do have a baby daddy tears on here. We talk to mothers and women whose sons are screwed by this system, grandsons, nephews, brothers, and so on. You know what I'm saying? I got women that moderates my platform. So for me, the so-called hate black women and hate women, all that shit, that's a motherfucking lie. So like I said, I'm gonna call out these baby mama tears to the T, and I'm gonna call out you simple force that rest hate for these motherfuckers, especially you white knighters out here. See, like I said, we have to change the laws in our mind, and we have to take accountability for our fuck ups. We have to fix ourselves mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, and also emotionally. These simple forces will be a man's downfall because they will come to these bitches' defense. It starts with the government. They're the biggest simple forces on the land. Government daddy looks out for these baby mama terrorist feminists because they spend more money, they spend more into the economy, everything else versus the man, because we try to save and do better and don't just splurge our money. They spend 72% in the United States. So like I said, there's a lot of factors that y'all need to start seeing for what it is and start making excuses for these baby mama terrorists. Well, yeah, she got custody of me, and yeah, she alienated me and all that shit, but she's still a good mama. What the fuck? What's on your mind? She's not a good mother. She alienated you out of the picture, sucker. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think. When as far as fresh and fit, they're innocent. They didn't do nothing wrong. It was the baby mama tears Asian doll. And to let y'all know, she also did some I just thought about it. Before I get out of here, I want y'all to check out this tweet. This is from Asian doll. This was some shit in the past. If you go on Fresh and Fit, they also showed a tweet that she said back in the day, dark-skinned women equals fat ass bitch or dumb ass bitch. That's what she said in her tweet years ago, back in 2013. And of course, y'all not gonna call that out because y'all looking at her as a savior and a model. Now, this, I don't know exactly when this is, but this was Asian doll posted. A lot of light-skinned girls posting Black Lives Matter like you hoes, not racist too. Y'all bully dark-skinned girls all our lives thinking y'all were better than us. Instead of saying THAN, she put then us. Talked about our skin color, called us monkeys, you hoes fraud, but keep spreading the fake love, you hoes will never understand us. Ain't that being a colorist? She's putting all light-skinned girls in the same category as the ones that did the bullshit. Stereotyping. She also says that light-skinned bitches way evil and jealous to dark-skinned girls than the white folks. But that's a different racist topic. Like I said, you just cannot make this shit up. You just cannot make this shit up. You just cannot make this shit up. I ain't gonna read the rest of this shit, but I'm just saying that's what she said. And like I said, isn't that colorist? Isn't that stereotyping? Isn't that talking about other colored women? Because they say if you got the one drop rule, you black. They just light skinned, white, black daddy or white or black mother. But what's the difference? Now, if you want to talk about somebody that's being colorist and shit like that, look at that shit. Don't look at Fresh and Fit. Now, like I said, if y'all don't like Fresh and Fit for fake fraud, all that, fine. I ain't telling y'all to go fuck with them. But we talking about right from wrong, what she did and what he did. And like I said, Fresh and Fit or Myron is innocent. You want to know who's guilty? The baby mama terrorist is guilty. Trying to cause havoc, trying to set them men up for failure. Them pussy ass people she brought on stage could have started shooting there, could have started jumping on everybody and everything else. You see what I'm saying? So I want to give a shout out to Myron for keeping his cool and not jump the gun. That's why I tell y'all men, keep y'all veins cold. But I will say she set him up in the corner. That's on him. That's some real shit. But, like I said, you cannot make this shit up. And for everybody that's on Facebook, like I said, join the Mr. Palmer Show on YouTube. This is how we get down. Subscribe, like. This is the page where if you want to tell your story, go one-on-one. If you want to debate, that's fine too. Hit me up on my email or inbox on Facebook. We can do that. So like I say, y'all fuck with me, subscribe. You don't, you know what to do. And anybody else that's in their feelings talking about, oh, you hate black women.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Well, I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Fuck child support. Peace. Baby mama terrorist. BMT.
It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. Riding around, try to play the role as innocent with an evil soul. In public, wearing fake hellos. Behind closed doors, she rock them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong. Knowing that well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to say my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat, bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying. To be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worrying about another being instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby
Christmas.
mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups.
You fucking income fucking poop.
Truth is what it is. Christmas Eve, and they're calling my lawyer for 2 payments, telling him there's a warrant going out for his arrest. Where does he live? I got a fucking apartment in a post office box because I don't want people bothering me.